experience. Kick off the new year the way you've always wanted. Customize your experience in-store or online at DiamondsDirect.com today. Diamonds Direct. Your love, our passion.
I love my presets.
This is the best app for radio. Look at how cool this looks.
It's everything you love about your car radio in the palm of your hand.
Wow. It's got my favorite thing.
Lyrics.
Find out what everyone is talking about and get the new and improved free iHeartRadio app today.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
There's a crash blocking two left lanes of northbound I-95 at Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard. A stalled vehicle blocking the turnpike northbound at Okeechobee Boulevard. Spot something on the roads, call the traffic tip line, pound 250, keyword West Palm Traffic. I'm Ron Hersey.
This report is sponsored by Unbound.org. Right now, there are young people across the world facing a tough choice. Continue their dream of education or drop out to help their family put food on the table. You can help change their future in a single moment. See how far your support can go at Unbound.org.
Redefining radio. This is where the fun begins. Introducing Greek.
Let me tell you something. Don't ever love more you than anybody else you love more.
Francis.
Because then you're squeezing your banana so hard every time you come in here, and then you're pounding it on the desk.
Let's get the party started. It's the Penthouse on Real Radio.
To give Notre Dame the lead in the final seconds. 41-yard attempt.
Why is your camera not on?
Snap and hold are good. The kick is good!
Kiss my ass, all right? You put that on at the beginning of the show? Are you kidding me? After I got 727 text messages last night after the game? Oh, my God. All right, here's the rule. And I told Francis in a massive text. If you give me money when you win, then you have a right to bitch. The only person I'll ever hear anything from is Francis. That's it. Besides that, you could screw. And that goes for you, too. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, God, you're excited about that? You're laughing, having fun, dancing on the Greek grave? Ooh, there'll be more games. There'll be more winners. Yes, we lost because the Penn State coach sucks. My God, is he brutal. I don't know what's wrong with these guys. Him and Kirby the other night when Georgia plays them at halftime. There's 30 seconds left. Just go into overtime. You're on the 10-yard line. What are you trying to do? Oh, man. And I definitely got to ask you a question. Are there spotters at the games for pretty girls? Like every girl they showed on the big screen is hot. Like in all different sections. This guy, imagine that job. What do you do? I'm at the stadium. I'm just looking for hot chicks.
The camera guy that's my job, scoping out the chicks.
I mean, it's crazy. It just seems so hot. This one girl had a bikini top on. I mean, just unbelievable. But yes, Penn State lost. And yes, the Greek organization went down like the Titanic. We got our ass kicked. But we'll bounce back like everything else. It is a Friday. Greek's Gridiron. Grand prize winner today. We're excited about that at 1:35. Dominic's in, dancing on my grave. Hope you're happy.
That was it.
You got enjoyment out of that, though, right? There goes your bong. Here's somebody who's a real friend who was with me through thick and thin. Good morning, Francis.
Hi, good morning.
I don't know. I got a text from Franny this morning, too. She wasn't too happy with her hard rock hat being empty.
I did. I commented and I had with a emoji that was bawling, crying. I was like, I woke up. I was so excited because I didn't watch the game. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to wake up and I'm going to have $24.14. And I looked at it again. It was a goose egg. Actually, a goose egg.
It was a brutal game earlier. I hate losing games like that. It's so bad. It's so painful. Like, it just really is painful to lose at the end of the game. But it was an exciting game. Everybody said that. Oh, it was a great game. It sucked. Game sucked. We lost. I don't care. Excitement. I'm not looking for excitement. I'm looking for a win. Penn State, the quarterback played bad all game. He really did. But give Notre Dame the credit. They took advantage of the mistakes. And they're on, and they got $20 million last night they cashed to the university. Every time you would advance to a different round in this playoff system, you get more money. Man, where the hell does all the money come from? It's crazy. And if you don't think sports are important through universities, you got another thing coming. It is just crazy. But, yeah, it was just crazy. Every girl they showed, and I was saying that to my friends, I'm like, man, and, like, where the hell do they see them? Like, what do? Sit there in the binoculars? I mean, there were stories years ago with the Mets, Strawberry and Gooden, that they used to have spotters in the stands find hot girls and then bring them down to the dugout. And in between innings,
I heard about that too.
Yeah, they used to have sex with them, which is crazy. But I mean, it was totally different sections, all of them. And I was like, wow, my God. Let me ask both of you this. Maybe I'm 100% wrong. How many students do you think are in the bands for the Penn State and Notre Dame? How many would you think off the top of your head?
I don't know. I didn't see them, so I would have to see how big that band looked. I didn't. I
Probably at least 150 to 200.
Yeah, well, we got stuck behind a band. Oh, my God. There's 300 kids.
All right.
It's a big band.
That's huge.
Ohio State. Now, that's a band.
Yeah. I don't know how many they have.
No, they have a ton. I will tell you who doesn't. And because I've been to some games and I was like, oh, I feel so bad for them, is University of Miami.
Oh, they got 18.
Their band's like 5 people.
And they got one rapper
I'm
spinning.
exaggerating. Yeah. It's so little. And then they play all these big schools. And I know because it's a private school, but they play all these big schools.
Yep.
And they're just bands. It's insane how different it is.
We got stuck behind them as we were going to the box. We went outside for a while. I was like, screw that. And then they shot in. I'm like, well, how big? It's like when you're at a train, you're like, how big could they be? Oh, my God. And then they were stuck, and it was just, they were playing their trumpets and going crazy. Thank God it was Penn State. So my buddy looked it up. He goes, there's over 300 of them. I'm like, oh, my God. That's a ton. That is a lot of kids. Great band. Orange Bowl was packed beyond belief. Still can't believe it. I've said it a million times. I cannot believe how much people drink. I just can't. I've seen it so many times at sporting events, and then they drive home and just slammed everybody. It's crazy. It blows my mind. And throughout the 4 quarters. Mm-hmm. I don't know if they stopped last night in the 4th quarter drinking.
They usually do have a point.
Yeah, I don't know if they do or not. The box, they don't. They leave it open. But, man, I was just, shocked the amount of money. I mean, the amount of people getting smashed. All right, it's Greek's Gridiron, and that's my little rant today. I'm not happy, obviously, with Penn State losing, but we'll get him back. If you texted me and told me I sucked last night, thank you. You know, I do have feelings. It does hurt. But I'm going to go to all the text messages, even if Dominic has to help me later. We're going to cut people off. They're cut off.
This number, I don't even know anymore. Gone.
God. We got Panther tickets for you today, 12:45. Franny's going to tell you some things to do this weekend. We got a lot going on in the Penthouse on a Friday on Real Radio. We'll be back in a few minutes. Peace.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
Never forget when she was on hospital drugs that she said I was her favorite on the show.
Her husband's on the show, though.
Correct.
That's confusing a little bit.
One of the best compliments I've ever received in my life.
What, do people need to be on drugs for you to be their favorite?
Correct.
The News Junkie, weekday afternoons at 3 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
From the Gordon Partners Traffic Center. Have you been injured in a motor vehicle accident? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
There's a crash blocking 2 left lanes of northbound I-95 at Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard. A stalled vehicle blocking the turnpike northbound at Okeechobee Boulevard. Spot something on the roads? Call the traffic tip line, pound 250 keyword West Palm Traffic. I'm Ron Hurst.
This report is sponsored by Unbound.org. Right now, there are young people across the world facing a tough choice. Continue their dream of education or drop out to help their family put food on the table. You can help change their future in a single moment. See how far your support can go at Unbound.org.
There she is, founder and CEO. High five.
Dave can't stop celebrating with every business owner in town.
All right, Baker Man, high five.
He's sharing the excitement of big savings with the Comcast Business 5-year price lock guarantee.
Ooh, up top, bike shop.
Yeah. It's 5 years of gig speed internet.
Quick, high five.
5 years of advanced security.
5 years.
And 5 years of a great rate that won't change.
Yeah, law partners. Chamberlain, Messethorpe, Dubois.
All from the company with 99.9% network reliability. Switch today and get the 5-year price lock guarantee.
5 years.
It's back, but only for a limited time.
Woo!
Powering 5 years of savings, powering possibilities. Comcast Business.
Can't forget you, voiceover guy.
Ah, thanks, Dave.
High five.
Ends 3/9/25. Guaranteed rate applies to monthly service charge for new customers on qualifying internet bundle, excluding taxes and fees. Other restrictions apply.
Celebrate
Spark creativity in the classroom with Crayola Creativity Week, starting January 27th. Join celebrities like Matthew McConaughey for hands-on activities, read-alouds, and giveaways. Register for free today at Crayola.com/creativityweek.
I wish I'd gotten treated for my erectile dysfunction sooner. Men, I hear this all the time from our patients. This is Jeff for the Atlantic Men's Clinic, and if ED is a problem in your life, resolve to get it treated today and stop having it affect you and the one you love. ED is simply a medical condition, and it's fully treatable. And at the Atlantic Men's Clinic, we have treatments that are effective in well over 90% of cases, which means if you're like most guys, your ED will be a thing of the past. In fact, you could be having great sex within a day or two of your first appointment, and you'll likely find you're performing like you haven't in a long time. It's the new year. Resolve to get your ED treated and change your life. Call us at the Atlantic Men's Clinic. Your initial visit includes blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. Call 877-455-7300. That's 877-455-7300 or go to AtlanticMen'sClinic.com. That's AtlanticMen'sClinic.com. We have 6 offices across South Florida to serve you. Atlantic Men's Clinic, a Promenic restorative health practice.
Hi, I'm Scott Smith with Smith Ball Baez and Prather Florida Injury Lawyers. Although our lawyers have handled hundreds of personal injury and wrongful death matters outside of Palm Beach County and the Treasure Coast, the vast majority of the help we provide to our clients is right here in your communities. Our entire legal team proudly calls Palm Beach County and the Treasure Coast home. Tomorrow morning, our lawyers will wake up in cities and towns in your communities and head to one of our offices located in Palm Beach Gardens, Port St. Lucie, and Boca Raton. Using our local legal power to help you is our purpose. Fighting for huge results for you is our mission. If you've been injured, the lawyers at Smith Ball Baez and Prather will help. Call us at 500-HELP, 500-HELP. With Smith Ball Baez and Prather, help is just a local phone call away. Offices Palm Beach Gardens, Boca Raton, and Port St. Lucie.
Hey, it's the Greek for Monroe's and Palm Beach. Party of the Gods this Saturday night. Open bar 9 to 11, celebrating 12 years of legacy. That's right, Monroe's and Palm Beach. Open bar for 9 to 10, featuring fire shows and the beautiful ladies. The Goddess will be in the house, and your boy will be there too. It's Monroe's and Palm Beach, 12-year celebration. Open bar for 9 to 11, fire shows and live shows and beautiful ladies. It's Monroe's and Palm Beach. This is a party you do not want to miss. Get over there Saturday night, January 11th. Peace.
The new year means new health goals, not just for your body, but your finances too. Your personal info is in so many places that are outside of your control. It only takes one mistake, and not even your mistake, to expose you to identity theft and lost funds. If your identity's stolen, LifeLock's restoration specialist will fix it, guaranteed, or your subscription money back. And resolve to make identity, health, and wealth part of your New Year's goals with LifeLock. Visit LifeLock.com and save up to 40% off your first year with promo code CLAY. Terms apply.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
As a mom, comforting my family is what I do best. Vicks Vapor Stick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors in an easy-to-apply stick. And it dries fast, so there's no mess. I use it to comfort myself and my family.
Thanks, Mom.
Vicks Vapo Stick, soothing comfort for the whole family. And when you need more comfort for yourself, try Vicks Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks vapors.
Use as directed. Vapo Stick for use ages 4 and up. Vapo Shower Max use for adults only.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
The Crohn's and Colitis Foundation has been at the forefront of inflammatory bowel disease research and care for over 50 years. Learn more about research, education, and support at Crohn'sColidusFoundation.org.
Here's the latest with weather on Real Radio.
I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Charlotte Carl. We have a beautiful start to the day, and we are going to have a chilly rest of the day ahead. We'll climb into the low 70s, mid-70s in some areas for our afternoon high temperatures. Rain chance remains out of the forecast, although we will see a southerly wind develop in the second half of this afternoon and evening ahead of our next cold front.
This report is sponsored by Compassion International.
Every day, a child in poverty waits for a sponsor is another day of hopelessness. There are thousands of kids who've been waiting over a year. End their wait. Sponsor a child with compassion today. Just text the word radio to 83393.
Our new and improved iHeartRadio app has made it even easier to enjoy the radio station's podcasts and playlists you love. How? Well, we've added everything you love about your car radio into the free iHeartRadio app. With easy-to-use presets, you can now save your favorite stations on the app, just like in your car. And with the all-new live radio dial, it's easier than ever to discover new stations you'll love based on your location or favorite genre. Find out what everyone's talking about and get the new and improved free iHeartRadio app today.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
It is The Penthouse on a Friday. Greek Gridiron Grand Prize winner will be picked today at 1:35. Also a chance for you guys to win Panther tickets at 12:45, excuse me. So a lot going on today on a Friday as we get into the weekend for another weekend of college and NFL football. Good morning, Dominic.
Hey there, G-Man. How's it going?
Oh, it's great. Hello, Francis.
Hi.
It'll take me till about 11, then I'll be over to Penn State game. It's time for a Greek Trifecta.
Riders up. It's Greek's Trifecta.
The Heat won last night. They picked up a W, 97-92 over Utah, so it's a couple wins in a row for the Heaters without Jimmy Buckets. We'll see what happens with that saga, how it ends, and where does Jimmy end up getting traded to. Notre Dame did win a thriller last night, 27-24 over Penn State, kicking a field goal with a couple seconds left in the Orange Bowl. Place was sold out. I mean, jammed. And both schools had great representation. I thought there was a little bit more Penn State than Notre Dame, but it was close. I know our good buddy Andy Quinn was there. He was on the other side. Rooting for Notre Dame, so I was hoping you had a terrible time. Andy, if you're listening, love you. Tonight you got Ohio State and Texas in the Cotton Bowl. That's going to be a big game again. Over-under is 53, and Ohio State is favored by 6. And this is NFL Wildcard Weekend, and another weekend for the NFL to make some money, because I believe Pittsburgh and the Raven game is being streamed.
Yes. Amazon Prime.
Yeah, that sucks.
Prime Video.
Oh, man, I hate when they do that. Like, Roger, don't you have enough friggin' money? It's like the Kardashians getting another show. Like, when is it going to stop? Like, it just, I don't understand it. So, a lot of people.
I feel like a lot of football fans have that one maybe because of Thursday Night Football.
I don't have it. So
well, I mean, I love when he talked about it a few months ago. Goodell, he made it seem like he was doing it for the fans.
Yeah.
We put it on streaming because that's what everybody's doing these days.
Yeah,
They're streaming.
They're not, Roger.
Yeah.
So, sorry. You got your hand out. You're making $46 million a year. Stop. But I just found that out late last night. One of my buddies was out at games on, you got to stream, and I'm like, oh, man, that sucks. We got 6 games this weekend in the NFL. We'll break the games down later in the Greek Zone, also in the locker room tomorrow. But, yeah, it's going to be weekend filled of football. 2 on Saturday, 3 on Sunday, 1 on Monday. And, boy, I got to tell you, if you bet the Rams, yeah, you're not so happy right now. They're moving that game to Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
So there goes that home field advantage. That line might change, too. So we'll see what happens with that. Big plus for the Vikings, I got to tell you. That's a huge plus for them. And if you back the Rams already, you're not going to be happy about it.
Yep.
Greek Trifecta is sponsored by Pollard Coffee Bar and Ice Treats in Deerfield Beach in the Cove Shopping Center. Now over to Franny for this day in history.
On this day in history.
Alrighty, back in this day, January 10th. 76 years ago, 1949, RCA introduced the 45 RPM vinyl records, which made the 7-inch disc the new standard for records. Then in 69 years ago, 1956, Elvis recorded Heartbreak Hotel, which later became his first million seller.
Nice!
Yeah. 54 years ago, 1971, Masterpiece Theater premiered on PBS. Do you remember Masterpiece Theater?
Not really.
Nope.
I wasn't a big TV kid.
Ready? 43 years ago, your dude, 1982, Paul Lynn mysteriously drowned in his swimming pool. How does he keep on calling us then?
That's amazing.
It is. It's crazy.
It's amazing.
Calls us.
Calls us.
Yeah.
That is.
Ghost call.
Yeah, that was mysterious when he
Yeah, they
passed
said allegedly under the influence of alcohol or after suffering a heart attack. He was only 55.
He was young.
Yep. You knew him as Uncle Arthur on Bewitched and as the most fabulous center square ever on Hollywood Squares.
Yeah, he was pretty funny on Hollywood Squares.
42 years ago, this was my jam. 1983, Fraggle Rock debuted on HBO.
Oh, I love that show.
They were definitely on drugs. They were eating all that glass that they were constructing. I think it was definitely LSD or PCP or something.
Where do you think they got it from?
41 years ago. If you do go back and watch that show, you're like, as a kid, you're like, yeah. As an adult, you're like, man, that's real trippy. 41 years ago, in 1984, the first Wendy's Where's the Beef commercial aired, starring Clara Peller. They said Clara Peller was huge in the 80s. Where's the Beef was like her version of What's in Your Wallet? Or He Went to Jared, if you're not familiar with it.
That's pretty funny.
33 years ago, 1992. Ooh, this was a good one. The Hand That Rocks the Cradle hit theaters. That was with Rebecca De Mornay.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, she was came in as like the nanny and then became all like crazy psycho and wanted to be like take over the mom and the wife.
I don't remember it.
Yeah.
I don't think I obviously.
The Hand That Rocks. Yeah, Rebecca De Mornay. That was a good one. 31 years ago, 1994, Lorena Bobbitt went on trial in Virginia. Reason why? Well, if you don't remember, she cut off her husband's penis with a kitchen knife while he slept and then tossed it out of her speeding car.
Oh, damn.
Police found it and doctors did reattach it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't even think about it.
She claimed, do you remember this?
Yeah, it sucks.
Oh, you're young, but you've never heard the Lorena Bobbitt? No?
Yeah, she was like a household name.
She claimed John Wayne Bobbitt raped her. She also claimed John Wayne Bobbitt is a selfish lover, telling police he always has orgasms and he doesn't wait for me to have one. Girl was pissed. You know what? Because this happened, obviously I was a kiddo. I was 12. I'm trying math. Yeah, when that happened. And even later on, for some reason, I always had in my mind that he cheated, but I guess not. She said it was because he was a selfish lover.
Oh, I thought he cheated too.
She says selfish lover.
Wow, that's bad.
He always has orgasms and doesn't wait for her.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a tough crew.
I never knew that. 26 years ago, 1999, Eddie Murphy's stop-motion animated series, The PJs, premiered on Fox. The only good thing to come from The PJs, they say is this quote, I'd love to sit and chat, but crack don't smoke itself.
That is a good one. I'd love to sit and chat, but crack don't smoke
You'll like this, G-Man. 26 years ago, 1999, The Sopranos premiered on HBO.
Wow.
It ran for 6 seasons before going out with Journey's Don't Stop Believin'. And then a quick fade to black. 25 years ago, 2000, Melissa Etheridge revealed to Rolling Stone magazine that David Crosby fathered her child by artificial insemination. They said that the children birthed by her partner, Julie Cypher. Sadly, Julie told Melissa, crazy, that she was not gay. Huh?
And
But they were together? What?
I don't know.
19 years ago in 2006, if you were a fan, a High School Musical soundtrack was released. 16 years ago, talked about this not that long ago, G-Man, 2009, Fergie married Josh Duhamel, right? They split up in 2017. Couple more here. 9 years ago, sadly, 2016, David Bowie died at home after secretly battling cancer for 18 months. He was only 69. And then another death 7 years ago, 2018, Motorhead guitarist Fast Eddie Clarke died at the age of 67 after checking himself into a hospital with pneumonia. And there you go for this day in history, January 10th.
Great job, Francis. Thank you, as always. It is the Penthouse on a Friday. A lot going on today. Grand prize winner today for Greek Gridiron will be picked. That is at 1:35. Dom, who do you have on the phone?
We got Chris on the phone.
Chris, what's happening?
What's happening, Penthouse? How y'all doing?
Good, Chris. How are you today, my friend?
Oh, what a game, Greek. What a game. Exactly what I was hoping for. Just a great game. And
it sucked.
Boy, was it one.
Yeah, that game sucked, Chris. You got jokes today? You think it's funny?
I heard it was a great game. I didn't watch it, but yeah.
It sucked.
But what
The
sucks-
organization
what sucks is my
lost.
Hard Rock
It
Bet app.
sucked.
Yeah.
It sucked.
I don't see any champagne in here today.
We lost.
I know.
See, Greek, this is why I told you I didn't have no smackers on it, no money on it, no nothing. I was just going to sit down, relax, and enjoy the game. And I mean, to come down to the last few seconds, that's exactly what I was hoping for. It kept me on the edge of my seat.
That's good. I'm glad you had a good time. You enjoyed the game. I thought it was one of the worst Orange Bowls I ever went to. Froze my ass off at times. It was cold. Hats
Even
off
in the box?
Well, no, I mean, just walking around. We got there so early. We got there like 5:30, so there was nobody in there. We didn't, until the game started. I did a quick video, but yeah, it was cold. To me, it was cold. I mean, everybody else was fine. But yeah, I mean, no, it really was a good game. It was exciting, and who doesn't want to see a great, exciting game for college football? I don't care. I had a bunch of my friends who had overtime, and they were rooting for overtime. This guy in the box, like, I got overtime at 11-1. I'm like, dude, I don't care. Like, I didn't even know him. I'm like, I don't care what you have. You know what? Like, see you, sayonara. It's got 11-1. I go, I don't care. He goes, wouldn't that be exciting? I'm like, not really.
And the other thing, I heard your comment yesterday, Dom. It's all love, brother, but I just wanted to let you know that the gloves are now off.
Oh, that's right. You went after him.
Yeah, I saw Chris at the end of the show, and I'm assuming it was you because I didn't check the text line until after the show. I got a couple, Dom sucks. Another one, love you guys, Dom sucks. My assumption that those texts came from you, Chris.
Absolutely, the gloves are off now, Dom.
All good.
You better hope I don't get your email, brother.
Well, I think
I'm sure you can figure it out.
Yeah, I think he does it out of kindness and love. Like he feels like, there's a connection with you guys. And so he just thought he'd throw you in the mix. I said he should apologize on the air, which I did. And I think he did.
I did.
Yeah, he did apologize on the air because management called me and asked me. I said, yeah, he apologized on the air.
No, I didn't even want an apology, to be honest with you. Like I said, it's all love. I love it, man. We're two grown men talking a little trash, you know what I mean? If we were on the golf course, it'd be 10 times worse.
Yeah, but you know what it is? You're trying to teach younger people what is the right and wrong thing to do at work. You know what I mean? And also in life. So if you offend somebody and don't mean it, and it just happens, then you do apologize. And say, look, I'm sorry.
Well, Greek, if young people are listening to this show, they're not really learning much.
That's really? I think they are.
Not listening to you and your language? No way.
Yeah, they're learning.
What are they learning?
They're learning about life, bitch. I think I've done okay. Not great, but okay.
Oh, Greek, you're the man. But learning something? No, just learn about broads, gambling,
money.
A young person needs to know. Yeah, exactly.
Your best friend's your pocket. All that.
I love you guys, man. I will listen every day. Don, you still suck.
You still suck. All good. We appreciate it, brother.
He hung up.
All right.
Yeah, he's always a click.
Yep.
There's no bye from Chris. He's like, I'm done. What are you are you representing Club 11 these days? Hat number 2 this week. Different one.
Yeah, different.
And it still has the cardboard in it.
Yeah, I like the cardboard in it.
And weird.
Keeps it hard.
What?
So, Franny, you got a topic about work.
We have a text too that says, so Franny, does Greek owe you $12.07? No, he does not.
I
I did it. I didn't have to do it. I did trust him in putting in that bet and taking the last $12.07. I have my app to put it on Penn State. But
if you would have
I
took
have
the points,
ownership.
then she probably would have been fine.
It's on me. Yeah, it's on me.
No, they weren't getting through.
I didn't have to listen to him.
Penn State was favored by game time.
Yeah, but that's right, because of the sickness.
Yeah, I don't know if that was true or not. But I don't know. We'll see. I mean, again, the game sucked. They lost. Only good game's a good game you win.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not out to watch a game for sport. Who cares? I want to win cash. I mean, I'm being honest.
And what do you want me to talk about? I'm sorry. What was it?
Topic about people using profanity at work.
Oh, yeah. You should listen up. So some people think it's okay, and some people don't. But a lot do. In fact, 1 in 3 people say it's acceptable to drop profanity at work.
It's not acceptable.
So they say these days it seems like people are willing to run their filthy mouths everywhere, even at work. Do you try to censor yourself in the heat of the moment, or do you just let the words fly? So there was a new poll out on profanity in the workplace. 9% of people say it's completely acceptable. Another 23% say it's somewhat acceptable. So not everyone is pretty chill about it, though. 28% say it's not very acceptable, while 31% say it's not at all acceptable at work.
Yeah, it's not acceptable. And it depends what word you're using, too, I think.
And they didn't break down the type of workplaces because I know some places are you're at a bar different being at a corporate office, right? But they didn't break it down by the type of workplaces, and they didn't really differentiate between angry, aggressive cursing or just casual, conversational profanity. But they did break it down by demographic. Profanity is far more acceptable among young workers than those over 65, which I get. Among men and women, and in the Midwest than in any other region of the country. It's more acceptable there. They said people were also asked about profanity in front of young children. Of course, I love this. There was a 5% that were like, yeah, it's acceptable. Another 11 said somewhat, 25 said not, and majority, 54 said it is not at all acceptable to use profanity in front of kids. But they said, yeah, younger adults and men were more likely to say that it was okay than older folks and women. I don't know if we're surprised about that. And finally, people are asked if they censor themselves on social media, not just workplaces, when it comes to using profanity. They said 13% acceptable on social media, 24 somewhat, 26 not, and 29 say not at all. I don't know if I really use profanity on social media. I don't think that's the place to do so.
I've never used it ever in a text.
I have.
I haven't. I never have.
With my sister. Yeah, like my sister and I back and forth, but it's just fun.
But that's
yesterday. Yesterday it was F Notre Dame, and I was like, yeah, F them.
But that's kidding.
Yeah, but that's using profanity.
Okay, but I'm saying
still using an F-bomb on there.
Okay, well, I don't know. I take it a little different when
it's
you're
not
kidding.
because, like I said, even in this, they don't differentiate whether it's using it in a mean way or just conversational kind of casual profanity, whether it's aggressive or not. So it doesn't matter.
Okay.
The context of it.
What do you think, Dom?
It's not appropriate, but, it also matters who you're talking to.
Yeah, of course.
Because if you're, say we went out at night and we were a couple coworkers going out, it might be different.
Well, then you're not at work. It's totally
different.
different.
But you're still talking with coworkers because HR could still be involved in stuff like that.
You always say that you're always on. You're always presenting yourself or representing yourself even when you're outside of the workplace.
Well, you're right. Exactly. I do say that. I say also when you're with your boss.
And you know what else you do? You also cuss a lot at work. No, but the one who's saying it's not acceptable, you have the worst mouth out of anybody in here.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody in here. I will hear him across the building cursing. And this guy is like, don't do it.
It's just not
you're
right.
Like, do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah, that's right. There's different rules for Greek.
You legit have the worst mouth in this building.
Yeah, I'm bad with I'm bad with management. Like, there's been times where I've cursed at them, and they're like, "What?"
Yeah, see that I
but
didn't
just
know.
more in a conversation.
That is a little unacceptable. But you'll people here. You'll be like, "F you and F that." Da, da, da. You sound like you. Yes, you do have a potty mouth.
On the air, I'm fine. It depends on my mood too. Like if I'm good and everything's good in G-Land, it's right. But if I got a little irk in my violin and somebody comes at me, I'm gonna hit them hard.
Yeah, I don't really curse.
Some money on Penn State last night.
No, true story. And I don't curse that much. Believe me, I will throw some things down at home and stuff like that, and when I'm out with my friends. And I think maybe yesterday I said something. I think I said a curse word, and you're like, "Wow, I've never." Like you're like, "That was strong."
Yeah.
We were talking about something, and I think because I normally don't.
No.
And every
not
now
with
and,
me.
No.
Never.
No. And I have said bad words in front of my boss, but
not Adam.
Not Adam. And then I'm always like, "Ooh, I probably shouldn't have done that." After the fact.
But it's different saying a bad word in front of your boss or saying it to them.
Oh, 100%. You should never just curse to them.
Yeah. I've done that.
Yeah.
When I thought something was unfair, but it's more of me just expressing myself. Like, there's this thing I used to say a lot. I stopped now. I just don't say it anymore because they would get offended. But yeah, it's profanity. At the end of the day, is it okay at the workplace? I would have to say no. Really, there's no doubt about it.
Are you going to try to change? And turn a new leaf?
Yeah.
Okay.
Every day, work in progress.
All right.
I don't curse.
We should do a swear jar. They used to have a swear. No, they had a jar here. Dano did, but what was it for? It wasn't a swear jar.
I think it was.
Was it?
It was the reason with Megan?
No, yeah, and Nutter, but because they don't swear on air.
Was it a dump bar?
No, but it was a jar with money in it. I know if somebody listening knows because you guys are so good at remembering things more so than we are. I don't think it was swearing, though, because why would they swear on air? They're pretty good about it. I mean, they're professionals. But we should because, and I'm talking Dom and I paying attention because you don't curse on air, but you do out there. So we'll be like, all right, strike one. 25 cents.
I never curse.
Until we get to $12.07. Then you're done.
I'll always hear that. I never curse at you, ever.
I didn't say, you not at me.
No, never. And I don't curse at you, ever.
No.
Never. Management, I have. I'll be honest.
And other people.
Yeah.
So I've heard you curse at Carmine before. Who else did you curse at? Mainly just him. I'm just trying to think of who else you did.
Again, they're hitting me.
Andrew, you did.
And they're hitting me back.
No, they never do.
Andrew's a great friend.
They never do.
Carmine's an acquaintance.
Yeah, you just lob them out there. A lot of
and I rip them?
A lot of F-bombs.
All right. 877-927, what do you think about this? And again, if you do something and you say it's wrong, that's admitting your mistakes. I'm not perfect.
Let's see. Somebody's like, hey, what game are the Panthers tickets for? Those are for the Bruins. So we do have a 4-pack of tickets. That's Saturday game for the against the Bruins. But we do not have the parking pass this time. It's just the tickets to the game. And we will be doing that at 12:45. Let's see. 47142 started off with Real Radio. Greek is representing my daughter Kinley's birthday this month. She turned 11 years old. Thanks, G-Man. With your 11 hat.
Thank you.
Oh, that's appropriate. Thanks, G-Man. That's from VJ and Boynton.
I appreciate it. Always thank you. There was a girl last night at the game, a young girl. She went to Penn State.
And you said she was in a bikini?
No, it was a different girl.
Oh.
A different girl. But I mean, this girl, I was shocked her language. I mean, really bad. Window open and like going at it with Notre Dame fans, like sitting below you. Mm-hmm. And I was shocked. I mean, I really was. I almost said something because and there was a lot of kids, but it was bad.
When it comes to sports,
Mm-hmm.
they had people, they
you drinks in you?
Yeah.
I mean,
zero filter.
She was ripping the F-bombs at them. I mean, like going back and forth. Guy came up to like right by, and if you're ever in a box, like you're there and they're sitting
You're a little above.
Yeah, you're a little above. And he like came right up to her and she was like, get up here, you and ripping Notre Dame. I mean, like, and saying some
fun.
Saying some harsh things about like Catholics,
wow,
and priests, and like wow. I was like, and she was like, and she one time she turned around to one guy in our box because there was it was a mix. There was some Penn State fans, some Notre Dame. It wasn't all the same. And she goes, "You got a problem?" And she goes, "It's true what I'm saying." And I was just like, wow. But I
don't condone that behavior, but I kind of wish I saw it because that sounds.
Me too. G-Man, you didn't record this?
No, I'm always surprised when I hear a female curse that bad. I never hear it. Like, I heard it, maybe I can think of it last year, one time at a restaurant, this girl with a guy, but he was cheating.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
And she went nuts.
And I think sometimes you just don't give us enough credit. I know a lot of girls that probably have more potty mouths that talk like a trucker than dudes do.
No, I know. It's just that it's unusual. But this girl.
How old was she about?
Said he was young, right?
She was a student.
Okay.
Yeah, she went to Penn State because she said she was from Philadelphia.
Well, obviously, if she was cursing out the Notre Dame fans.
yeah. And like when anybody who came into the box, she was like, "Who you for?" Like that. Like, she was like, "Who do you want?" And I'm like, "Penn State."
Whoever brought her there was like, "Oh my god."
Oh yeah. She wanted my Tito scarf. She was like, "I'll buy it." I said, "It's not for sale." And she goes, "I don't care. Any amount of money, name it." I'm looking at her. I was like,
"You should have named it."
I said, "No." I said, "That's they're my big sponsor." I said,
"Was she cute at least?" No, all right, that's why. If she was cute, you probably wouldn't have been so upset about it. But
she wasn't bad.
Well, your face looked like it was.
No, I mean, I don't think I would have threw her a toss. But anyway, it's just I was just surprised her language. And there was two young kids. They must have been like 12, 13, watching the game. Mm-hmm. And they were big fans. They were like big Penn State fans. And they had the little like, what do you call those, pom-poms and everything, because they came out at the stadium. And but this girl was like, as soon as she walked in, I said to my boy, this girl is going to be seen. I just knew it. And she was the first one like, let's open up the window.
She was ready.
Yeah, because it was 10-3 at half.
Smack.
And Penn State, was pretty much in control. Then Notre Dame came out in the second half. And that's when like this one guy and her started going back. And then all of a sudden, she started dropping the F-bombs. And then when she went after the Catholic Church, I was like, wow. I go, this girl's strong.
Hey, Penn State has a history, too.
Oh, yeah. And that's what this guy said. Yeah, that's how it started getting really nasty. And I was just like, I'm trying to watch a game. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Yeah, it did get nasty. I'm telling you, things I heard, I was shocked. And it was loud. There were so many people back and forth. And she's yelling at the thing and like that. And my buddy said what you said. He goes, she better quiet down because Penn State doesn't have a great reputation. I think she forgets. Yeah, and I always said, and I said last night, I said, there's got to be a spotter because I don't know how they find all these beautiful girls at all the games. Like there was one girl in a gray, like it looked like a fur, I don't want to say mink, but full-length coat, right? And she was in the stands, and she was cheering on. And then the next time they went to her, she unzipped it, and it was like, wow, she's definitely not paying her rent. 877-927-6969. It is the Penthouse on a Friday. Greeks Gridiron Grand Prize winner, 135. I know 10 guys and all their friends are going to be listening. So they're excited. We're going to spin the wheel. Franny's going to do it. We got so much coming on and Florida stories and a lot more. Peace.
Got something to say? We'll listen.
Hello.
Call now. 877-927-6969.
A dream 30 years in the making is a reality. The Florida Panthers have won the Stanley Cup.
Your Stanley Cup Florida Panthers are back.
Markov looks around, but they score! They score! Was Ted home?
They've savored the taste of victory, but a new season is starting, and they're hungry for more.
Shot, he scores! Gus Barsling beat the buzzer!
The Cats are back, and they're on the hunt for another championship.
Markov from right on a shot, and he scores! The overtime winner!
Listen all season long on Real Radio 92.1.
Start the celebration, South Florida. The Panthers have done it. Stanley Cup champions! Stanley Cup champions!
Your FM home for the Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers. Here's traffic on Real Radio.
Taking a look at a crash here on A1A that'll be northbound after Indiantown Road, blocking the left lane. Also looking at an incident on Southern Boulevard eastbound before Flagler Drive, blocking the right lane. That's traffic. I'm Ricky Russo.
This report is sponsored by Unbound.org. Right now, there are young people across the world facing a tough choice: continue their dream of education or drop out to help their family put food on the table. You can help change their future in a single moment. See how far your support can go at Unbound.org.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. For over 35 years, we've grown by offering our clients more offices, more lawyers, and recovering more than $20 billion. Injured? The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Attention men, are you struggling with low energy, confidence, or intimacy? For over 25 years, Vita Vital Medical has helped men just like you reclaim their vitality.
I was tired, frustrated, and felt like a shadow of myself, but Vita Vital Medical changed my life.
At Vita Vital, we create custom treatment plans for ED, low T, and more. Our advanced therapies deliver results without surgery, guaranteed on your first visit, or it's free. Call 888-831-3314 or visit VitaVitalMedical.com today. Vita Vital Medical, your partner in total men's health.
New year, new mini plans for spring training at Roger Dean Chevrolet Stadium. Purchase a 3-game mini plan for Marlins Mondays or Cardinals Tuesdays starting at just $75. 4-game and 6-game packs available starting at $100. Visit RogerDeanChevroletStadium.com to learn more.
The new year means new health goals, not just for your body, but your finances too. Your personal info is in so many places that are outside of your control. It only takes one mistake, and not even your mistake, to expose you to identity theft and lost funds. If your identity's stolen, LifeLock's restoration specialist will fix it, guaranteed, or your subscription money back, and resolve to make identity, health, and wealth part of your New Year's goals with LifeLock. Visit LifeLock.com and save up to 40% off your first year with promo code CLAY. Terms apply.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Hey, it's the Greek for Monroe's and Palm Beach. Party of the Gods this Saturday night. Open bar 9 to 11, celebrating 12 years of legacy. That's right, Monroe's and Palm Beach. Open bar from 9 to 10, featuring fire shows and the beautiful ladies. The Goddess will be in the house, and your boy will be there too. It's Monroe's and Palm Beach 12-year celebration. Open bar from 9 to 11, fire shows and live shows and beautiful ladies. It's Monroe's and Palm Beach. This is a party you do not want to miss. Get over there there Saturday night, January 11th. Peace.
In today's Marketers Report, Kate Cronin, Chief Brand Officer of Moderna, weighs in on the speed of audio production.
In this day and age, and particularly at Moderna, where we have new information coming out on a regular basis, being able to feed that information to the audio format makes being nimble and pivoting easy, and that's what I really like about it.
As the #1 audio company, iHeartMedia gives marketers access to the audiences, influencers, insights, and data you need to grow. If you're a marketer, go to iHeartResults.com.
As a mom, comforting my family is what I do best. Vicks Vapor Stick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks Vapors in an easy-to-apply stick. And it dries fast, so there's no mess. I use it to comfort myself and my family.
Thanks, Mom.
Vicks Vapo Stick. Soothing comfort for the whole family. And when you need more comfort for yourself, try Vicks Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks Vapors.
Use as directed. Vapo Stick for use ages 4 and up. Vapo Shower Max use for adults only.
Why pay more for prescriptions? Stop overpaying and start saving with SingleCare. It's easy. Find your prescription on singlecare.com, show the coupon at the pharmacy, and start saving. SingleCare works at pharmacies nationwide and is completely free to use, whether you have insurance or not. So the next time you fill a prescription, check SingleCare to make sure you're getting the best price. Take control of your prescription costs. Go to singlecare.com or download the free app today.
It's just like my car radio on my phone.
Adding presets is so much fun. Join the millions already on the new and improved iHeartRadio app. Seeing lyrics in the app is incredible.
It's so easy to use.
Nice job, iHeart.
Find out what everyone's talking about and get the new and improved free iHeartRadio app today.
Real Radio weather.
I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Charlotte Carl. We have a beautiful start to the day, and we are going to have a chilly rest of the day ahead. We'll climb into the low 70s, mid 70s in some areas for our afternoon high temperatures. Rain chance remains out of the forecast, although we will see a southerly wind develop in the second half of this afternoon and evening ahead of our next cold front.
This report is sponsored by Compassion International.
Every day, a child in poverty waits for a sponsor is another day of hopelessness. There are thousands of kids who've been waiting over a year. End their wait. Sponsor a child with compassion today. Just text the word radio to 83393.
From the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios.
Have you been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 92.1 is WZZR West Palm Beach, an iHeartRadio station.
Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Fire up your DVR. It's time for your TV tip-off.
Monday night the 13th, a 22-year-old living with autism is the focus of the docudrama Balin Out Loud at 9/8 Central on TLC. On Wednesday the 15th, based on the popular podcast, Lacey Mosley helps bust would-be con artists in the unscripted show Scam Goddess at 10/9 Central on Freeform. Friday the 17th, Eleanor Tomlinson and Alfred Enoch star in the British psychological thriller The Couple Next Door, making its U.S. debut at 9/8 Central on Starz. Also on Friday the 17th, the docuseries NFL Icons kicks off its 4th season at 10/9 Central on MGM+. Sunday night the 17th, after a 2-year delay and a new network, the historical war drama Rogue Heroes continues its 2nd season at 9/8 Central on MGM+. I'm Lex Hohen, and that's your TV tip-off on iHeartRadio.
Love to sit and chat, but crack don't smoke itself.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
I mean, it's only 11 o'clock, but that might get the line of the day.
Wow, yeah. People are just tuning in. They're like, I didn't realize Freddie was that hardcore.
Pretty good. I mean, it woke me up after a tough night. Let me hear that again. Can I hear that again?
Love to sit and chat, but crack don't smoke itself.
Nice. Might be my new ringtone.
You know, if I can't drink alcohol during dry January.
I got to do something.
I got to do something.
And again, if you're hearing that for the first time, that was show content and a joke.
It's from a show called The PJs, which was an Eddie Murphy animated series. I totally forgot about that show.
I don't remember it.
Yeah.
What was it called? The PJs?
The PJs. It was a family.
Very interesting.
You had this one, Greek, too.
Keeps it hard.
Yep.
On the table today, do you think it's okay to use profanity at work? We all said no, 100%. Not all right at all. Don't ever use it with your boss. Not a good thing. I've done that. And it's not great.
And he probably still will continue to do it.
Walk in their office in 20 minutes and do it.
Yep.
I don't curse at them. I used to have a line I can't say on the radio, which was when I thought something wasn't, like, say, up and up.
So can you...
I don't even think if I could clean it up, but it wasn't
Yeah,
cool.
but you can't, like, use a letter?
I would be like, I feel like you're, I don't know, yanking me a little, something like that. But it wasn't, they would be. And then I would always just use a simple straight.
I feel like you're bending me over and something you? Is that it?
No, I didn't say that. Wow.
All right. Just trying to figure out what you're saying. Because clearly you don't even finish your thoughts. I love our girl, Kara. She goes, 47142, started off with Real Radio. She's like, Greek, thanks for the phone number to call, 877-927. What do you think about that? You just stopped. You didn't even finish it. 877-927. What do you think about that? Thanks, Kara, for noticing that he did not finish the phone number.
I love you, Kara. You're the best. You really are. I love when people call me out on things. So that's on a topic. You guys can always ask us about anything. Franny's going to tell you some things to do between 11 and 1. Might be go to the ATM today because you bet Penn State. But we'll see. Man, every bank I go to, like, the ATMs, they have that, we don't have any cash. We don't have any cash. I'm like, are you kidding me? Yeah, like I went to 4 this morning.
That's weird.
4 in the area.
Why don't they have cash?
I don't know. I mean, and a couple, and even my bank, like every time I turn around, the location is just closing.
I mean, I've told you, I think there's only 1 or 2 locations in Palm Beach County of mine. I really need to switch it up.
Yeah.
But that's the thing is that a lot of time you can do just mobile deposits. That's fine. But if you have cash on you, you got to go. You have to go to the bank.
Or if you want cash. Either way. But it is the Penthouse on a Friday. Dominic's here.
Hello.
Doing a great job as always. He's like a number 2 pencil. Always very sharp. Franny's here.
Hi.
It's time for some Florida stories.
Florida.
Did you say
Florida?
I'm from Florida?
WTF.
What the Florida?
Alrighty, let's start here in your What the Florida, where, man, things really escalated in this Claremont neighborhood. Police department said that Jeffrey Hull was exhibiting erratic behavior, and he threatened to kill or hurt 2 of his neighbors. So they discovered him. They said that when they looked him up, this dude's got an extensive past history of involvement with law enforcement officers. So not new to the law. They said he's known to possess a machete and to keep multiple knives in his residence.
Wow.
Yep. They say that detectives conducted an extensive criminal investigation, resulting in an arrest warrant for him. So they said, they arrested this Florida man after he threatened to hurt or kill 2 of his neighbors. This happened Jan 8th. So with that warrant, they said included 1 count of written or electronic threats to kill, 1 count of aggravated stalking, and 1 count of criminal mischief. So this is the timeline. Police say they responded to a complaint on January 3rd from a man who said his landlord, Hull, threatened to kill him and his friend. The man told officers Hull was outside his house threatening to kill him, banging on his windows, and throwing his property. He said Hull was threatening to, quote unquote, cut his head off.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty serious.
Here's
And dude's
what
got a machete, so. They said, and the man said he had been a tenant of Hull for several years, in which he and the other neighbor had dealt with prior incidents with him. The man told officers Hull was arrested in 2021, so different owners managed the property until November 2024. Reports show when Hull was released and returned to manage the property, the man had 2 civil conversations with him, trying to be nice. Officers stated that the man was watching a show, just hanging out, when he heard Hull screaming outside saying he would kill him. He said out of nowhere, he's like, I'm just watching TV. The man then heard noises consistent with items being thrown around in the carport. He began to record him screaming, getting crazy. That's when he decided to call cops. They said then there was more threats. The guy posted on social media warning others of his actions. So Hole posted similar threats to the ones that he made, but on this guy's social media page. Then they start looking at this guy. They're like, all right, this guy's kind of loco. Maybe we should take this very seriously. And so they started to. They said it was determined between Jan 1st and Jan 6th. Hole made threats to kill or hurt 2 of his neighbors during unprovoked incidents. He also posted similar written threats to kill on personal public Facebook profiles within minutes of one of the disturbances. So detectives said that's enough. They conducted a criminal investigation, and it did result in his arrest. That is so dumb. Why put it on social media? Like, proof. Here's your evidence.
Yeah, they do. A lot of people do that, and then they wonder why people, cops come to their house. Let's go. Chop.
And then I love to call them a quartet, but no, 4 people, Broward County deputies identified on Tuesday. We don't have to go full names, but we have all these dudes, Tari, Devin, another Devin, and Michael, all from Fort Lauderdale, Coral Springs area, were arrested. The deputies from the agency's burglary apprehension team were surveilling a facility. It's a FedEx facility. And they said because there was a bunch of thefts totaling around $6 million. The reports state that unknown suspects were unlawfully entering and stealing electronic merchandise from docked trailers at the hub. But it seemed like they knew exactly what they were going for, and that's why like inside job. It's like 1:20 in the morning, black Dodge Durango pulls up to the FedEx facility. They said that they get out, start looking towards the shipping hub. Then they said they got back in and then drove an SUV near another car, parked Escalade, where they saw unknown subjects shuffling between the 2 vehicles. That's when they said that there was, they said they obscured license plates, obviously, so they couldn't see. And then they would drive into the lot, canvassing the area. Then that's when they were like, all right, we're good. Nobody's here. So they said that they assisted each other in meticulously removing and organizing the packages they had just removed underneath a trailer bay. So definitely sounds like an inside job.
Mm-hmm.
They said, yep, they were wearing black rubber gloves and like just very carefully doing this. And then they said that the men took total about 44 boxes that day. Reports doesn't state what was inside, nor does it give an exact value of those items, but deputies said the stolen goods were probably worth $100,000. And then they're looking at a string of burglaries that happened before that. So now they're facing a bunch of charges, including first-degree grand theft and burglary. And then finally, a woman, this is not a toilet. This is just a very crazy incident. A man and a woman who Polk County deputies are calling Mr. Clean and Miss Dookie.
Miss Dookie? Hey, Miss Dookie!
Are on the run after a messy burglary at a Mulberry Family Dollar store. Now, I will tell you, and I'm sorry if you're from there, there is nothing to do in Mulberry. Only time I've been, and I have been there twice, is to do Spartan races. Other than that, I'm like, I'm not staying here. I stayed in like Orlando. I'm not staying in Mulberry.
Did you bump into Miss Dookie?
I did not. So, Polk County Sheriff's Office, a man and a woman walked into the Family Dollar store. They said and played very different roles in this $500 retail heist. Deputies say the man walked around the store gathering nearly $500 worth of items like Gain, Tide, Clorox products, all cleaning products. So while he was gathering the cleaning supplies, deputies say a woman distracted employees by pooping on the store's floor.
Oh, my God. Are you
Deputies
kidding?
noted that employee had to clean up the mess she made.
Oh.
The couple left the store. I mean, talk about a distraction, though. He was like, all right, I'll steal things. You poop on the floor.
Dedicated. That's dedication right there.
All right,
That's
you poop on the
teamwork.
floor. Nobody will notice that I'm stealing stuff. But I love that he's stealing cleaning products. Like, that's a little, that's
Weird.
irony there. Yeah, that's weird. The couple left the store in a white van. In the post on social media,
Oh,
say,
my
if you
God.
recognize Miss Clean or Miss Dookie, or you have information regarding this investigation, please call Detective Hannon in Polk County. They say tipsters who want to remain anonymous can also contact the Heartland Crime Stoppers. So they do have a picture of their face. I have a feeling they're going to find Miss Dookie and Mr. Clean.
Mr. Duke, Miss
Miss
Dookie.
Dookie and Mr. Clean.
I wonder if they drew straws to see who did which. Yeah, you want to do that and I'll grab the stuff, or you want to grab it and I'll do that? Like, that's a brutal situation.
It is. And
But that's teamwork.
And that is your What the Florida.
Let's talk about doing anything for the team. It is the Penthouse on a Friday, getting ready for the weekend. Franny's going to tell you in a little while about some things to do this weekend. Also, we got Greek Gridiron at 135 grand prize winner. And remember, if you win the grand prize, we'll get to you by next Wednesday, and we'll start setting everything up. I did talk to the golf cart company because we have to get the person's address to get it delivered and everything else. So that'll be at 135. And at 12:45, you have a chance to win Panthers tickets against Boston. And that's Saturday, correct? I started waking up. You wonder why the camera's off? It's unbelievable. You can produce a show in a hammock. It's just unbelievable. You should maybe take out that back window, and then you could tan, too.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be great. You could tan on your hammock and smoke babanya and be out there, and everything be perfect. But on the table today so far, because Jay is January 10th. In a minute, Franny's going to tell us what it is. But so far, is it appropriate to use profanity at work? Most people say no, it's not good. Here in the Penthouse, we had a clean sweep. 3-0, it's not acceptable at all. Dom does never use it. I don't ever hear you curse at all. Franny, never. I never heard her curse at all. Really rare. And me, here and there sometimes, outside the studio. And that's if people step in my lane. Because I let them, there is two versions of me. There's just me, and then there's the second version. If you really piss me off, I'm going to nail you. I'm not going to just keep getting hit. Because then, it gets a little out of line. Like a couple text messages last night. Like one of my buddies, 1:30 in the morning, he's like, I don't understand. You said Penn State was going to win. I'm like, dude, it's 1:35. Stop. He goes, I don't know what I'm going to tell my wife. I'm like, you should tell your wife you shouldn't be betting.
Bet his rent, probably.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. And there's no guarantees. I've said a million times. There was a guarantee I'd be in Monte Carlo with 3 brunettes feeding me grapes, and it'd be awesome. Give us a call on that. Do you think it's okay to use profanity at work? So today is January 10th. We talked a little bit about it. I am surprised about this, but it is what it is. Franny, what is today?
Yeah, they call it Quitter's Day. So it doesn't always fall on January 10th, but it does fall on typically that Friday. This specific Friday, shall I say. So what Quitter's Day means, it means, you are quitting on your New Year's resolution. But yeah, it's always the second Friday in January when people are most likely to throw the towel in, New Year's resolution. But here are 3 times when it might actually make sense to give up on your goal. Or at least reassess it.
That's quick to me.
Yes.
Because first day you take out, right? January 1st is nothing. You don't even, it just started. Come on. And then, the first couple of days you got some juice. But, now I could see drinking maybe because people went through their first weekend and they're like, I'm not doing that again. Because I have a couple of my friends who are doing dry January and we're going to go watch the game tonight, a bunch of us out. And they're like, I'm not doing it. I can't go out and not drink.
Yeah.
So it's the second weekend.
Yeah, and and a lot of people do have the right mindset. And I've heard mixed things like, yes, dry January can be beneficial, but with your health and, of course, losing weight and stuff like that. But a lot of people are saying dry January really isn't that great because it's all or nothing mentality. So they say it goes from one extreme to another, especially if you drink a lot, right? And you do it for the month. And they say that because then once you're done with dry January, then you go back to your regular life and drinking as much. So a lot of these experts claim that instead of be like, hey, I'm going cold turkey for the month, my goal should be to cut back the amount of drinking when I go out. And you make those kind of baby steps instead of for the rest of your life, right? Instead of just saying, hey, I'm not drinking for a month, they say instead your goal should be, you know what, I'm just only going to have 2 drinks when I go out. I'm only going to go out on the weekends and have cocktails. So they say that should be the right way to do it. Still, I'm going to do it the wrong way. But
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Dom, you could jump in. I know you're not a huge drinker, but when you hear people say the word weekend warrior, and I hear that with a lot of people, and they really, hit it hard Friday and Saturday night. And maybe during the week they don't. But in a way, isn't that way worse than moderation?
Yeah, that's what they say. It is. Yeah.
Because they'll get pounded.
Because you're binging. Yeah, you're binging, and I unfortunately am a weekend warrior.
What about $4,000 of wine in the month?
Well, that's Brian Butt.
That's a lot.
WJNO
That's a lot. But yeah, so happy Quitter's Day, all right? Today is what it is. And so I said at least they say this is a time to reassess. They say when you're motivated by the wrong reasons. Sometimes we pursue a goal just to prove other people wrong or soothe our own fear of failure, right? And some people may do that for dry January, whatever it is. It's like, watch me. I'm not going to drink for a month. But they said when a goal doesn't align with your core values and needs, it's hard to stay motivated. So that's probably not the right way to make a goal. They also claim when your goal no longer resonates with you. Maybe climbing the corporate ladder was important to you in your 20s and 30s, but then in your 40s, you found that spending more time with your family is what really matters. So make sure that your goal that you have so you don't quit resonates with you. They said in that case, scoring a promotion at work wouldn't necessarily be a great goal to pursue, even if it does have benefits, because you're just like, you know what, I want to spend more time with family. I don't care if I get a promotion. They said if reaching for your goal has exhausted your resources, they say our capacity for sustained effort isn't infinite, and pursuing our goals can lead to burnout. So by learning to let go of resolutions that feel exhausting or impossible, then that's okay. You free up space to set more realistic and achievable goals. Like, these goals should not stress you out.
I agree. I mean, if
that's
you're gonna be stressed about it and you're gonna feel pain, like anguish and can't sleep or whatever, or like a tremendous amount of guilt. Like, say you're out and you're like, man, I'm jonesing for a drink or a smoke or gambling or whatever. Then don't do it. If it's causing you that much grief, because you're doing worse to your body. I mean, you really are. You're putting yourself on stress. Like, oh my God. And that's why sometimes, like, people like to do it with other people where everybody's in the goal. But then other times you might feel the pressure. So it might not be good. It might be just to yourself. You don't have to tell the world what you're doing and anything. If you want to lose weight, whatever it is, we use that because that's the topic. Keep it to yourself. I mean, really. I mean, because people love to say, hey,
I think some people with stuff like that may tell others because they also feel like it'll hold them accountable. Which is
good. Yeah, like we said, if it's positive to you, do it. But if it's going to put pressure on you, don't do it.
And that's what so USA Today came out with the steps to stay on track, right? Find an accountability partner was number 1 on there. Act like someone who has already met their goal. Fake it till you make it. That helps it become a reality for some.
All right.
That's interesting.
So if you want to lose 10 pounds,
you're like, I already did it.
I did.
Look at me. Don't I look good? Like, you look the same. They said add something instead of taking something away. Think, I want to read more books versus I want to stop doom scrolling. So add something into it instead of trying to take something away from your life. Celebrate success, which I think is a huge one. Reward yourself when you hit a goal.
Yes.
Like throwing a party with close friends, maybe taking a vacation, whatever it is. I think that one's a great one for losing weight. I think that when you do want to lose weight, have something in mind. Like 3 months from now, I want to go on a cruise or somewhere where you feel like you're going to be rocking a bikini or something. And I think that's always a great goal.
I think weight loss for people is the biggest thing. And you see them. The only thing now it's changed in last year is like when you see somebody, everybody always asks them,
is that big?
Yep, exactly. That's the first. It happened last night in the box. I didn't know the people. Some kid came in and he said he lost 20 pounds and the person they were with, somebody else said, did you work out or did you take Ozempic? And he took Ozempic. So, I think that takes away. It's like when people
but I also think it's nobody's business. Like, to ask that kind of question, right? Like, just be like, hey, you look great.
Yeah, it's like when somebody
what's the secret? Or if they want to tell you, do. But I don't think you should be like, oh, you're on Ozempic.
Well, like when people meet somebody and they talk like we met online and people go, well, how'd you meet? And if it's Tinder, like it used to be like a little bit like they didn't want to say it. So they'd be like, oh, we met online. And then if you say Tinder, you're like, oh, really? Hooch, huh? 877-927-6969. That's the number to call. Today is National Quitters Day. We're telling you, don't quit. Stick with it. Get going. Come on, let's do this. You can do it. Dana White had the big video that went out. I love Dana White. I love people who are like super, super rich and they got everything. And they sit there and they're like, hey, man, don't quit. Life's great. Dude, you're talking to the average guy. I mean, that scene's not working. If I sat with Dana White, that's what I would say to him. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to reach people, you got to talk to people at their level. It's great for you to say that. God bless you. You're successful. Nobody gave you anything. All the power to you. But for the average person, I mean, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're doing that. I get it for you. You know, you're playing, $300,000 a blackjack hand, and you're living at the Bellagio and driving a Lamborghini 7 different colors every day. But for the average person, it's hard. I mean, it's true. I mean, when they do that. It is the Penthouse National Quitters Day. Don't quit, Real Radio. That's right.
No, don't quit us.
Yeah.
Actually, put us as your number 1 preset on that brand new iHeartRadio app. So if you go anywhere, you're just like, there we go, number 1, iHeartRadio, Real Radio 92.1.
And when somebody's down, pick them up. I did get some text messages today. Greek, still love you, even though Penn State lost. Thank you. That's like
well, even when I text you, I was like, I'm just messing because I didn't say, oh, I love you, just good, but I did. I was just messing with you.
You don't count. You're fine.
Okay. Because I was just like, you're like, I know I'm getting it from everybody. I was like, I'm just messing.
No, you're $12. Somebody lose $5,000. I get it.
$12 is like $5,000. I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry. It is the Penthouse. We'll come back with a trifecta, and I'll feel even worse about myself in a few minutes. Peace.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
Never forget when she was on hospital drugs that she said I was her favorite on the show.
Her husband's on the show, though.
Correct.
That's confusing a little bit.
One of the best compliments I've ever received in my life.
What, do people need to be on drugs for you to be their favorite?
Correct.
The News Junkie. Weekday afternoons at 3 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
Taking a look at a crash here on A1A that'll be northbound after Indiantown Road, blocking the left lane. Also looking at an incident on Southern Boulevard eastbound before Flagler Drive, blocking the right lane. That's traffic. I'm Ricky Rousseau.
This report is sponsored by Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
For victims of drunk and drug driving, our grief is unique. But you are not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Call our 24-hour victim helpline at 877-MAD-HELP or visit mad.org.
Precision Door, a name you can trust.
Hey, it's Franny, and if you're looking to add curb appeal and value to your home, a beautiful new impact garage door from Precision Door of South Florida will add both. Schedule a meeting today with one of Precision's expert replacement door specialists, or go to flgaragedoor.com and try out their simulator. You'll be amazed at all the choices you have. Precision Door of South Florida is all about quality parts and customer service.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
New year, new you. But wait, you gotta have money skills to crush those new audacious goals you just made. The How to Money podcast is just what you need if you're feeling weighed down by debt or need some financial advice and inspiration.
That's right. We're best buds, and our show is all about giving you the information you need to succeed. For money advice without the judgment and jargon, listen to How to Money on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Open your free iHeart app and search How to Money and start listening.
Hey, it's the Greek for Monroe's and Palm Beach. Party of the Gods this Saturday night. Open bar 9 to 11, celebrating 12 years of legacy. That's right, Monroe's and Palm Beach. Open bar from 9 to 10, featuring fire shows and the beautiful ladies. The Goddess will be in the house, and your boy will be there too. It's Monroe's and Palm Beach 12-year celebration. Open bar from 9 to 11, fire shows and live shows and beautiful ladies. It's Monroe's and Palm Beach. This is a party you do not want to miss. Get over there Saturday night, January 11th. Peace.
Putting things off is human nature. I get it. You're totally exhausted from the storms and the cleanup, and everyone swears, next time I'll plan ahead. Then 8 months from now, you're watching your garage doors sail off into the storm front, getting dumped by your insurance company because of yet another claim you never would have made if you had a garage door strong enough to prevent it. At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. If you call about a garage door when the storm is on the way, it's too late. Plan ahead, and we can replace your flimsy old door now with a modern, stylish, wind-rated door that impresses the neighbors and makes the insurance company happy when it's time to renew. How do I know? Because I'm Mo. Call Mo Better Garage, but call before the storm, which is now.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. Together, we're Anajar and Levine. If you've been hurt in a car crash, we'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve.
Call Anajar and Levine for your free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE.
In office, West Palm Beach.
Attention men, are you struggling with low energy, confidence, or intimacy? For over 25 years, Vita Vital Medical has helped men just like you reclaim their vitality.
I was tired, frustrated, and felt like a shadow of myself, but Vita Vital Medical changed my life.
At Vita Vital, we create custom treatment plans for ED, low T, and more. Our advanced therapies deliver results without surgery, guaranteed on your first visit, or it's free. Call 888-831-3314 or visit VitaVitalMedical.com today. Vita Vital Medical, your partner in total men's health.
Drivers get a clean car every day with Wash and Wax Auto Spa's Unlimited Deluxe Wash, just $40 a month. It's a full-service wash inside and out with windows, wheels, door jams, and polish and sealer wax. It's unlimited. Auto Spa on 1450 North Military Trail or AutospaWPB.com.
Give the star in your life the brightest gift in the world. Name a star after them. This is Rocky Moselle with International Star Registry. For $59 and a call to 800-282-3333 or visit starregistry.com, you can name a star for birthdays, weddings, or even memorials. Over 45 years, we have named millions of stars for celebrities and individuals from around the world. The star you name will be recorded in book form in the U.S. Copyright Office. Visit starregistry.com or call 800-282-3333. Give the star in your life the brightest gift in the world. Name a star after them. This is Rocky Moselle with International Star Registry. For $59 and a call to 800-282-3333 or visit starregistry.com, you can name a star for birthdays, weddings, or even memorials. Over 45 years, we have named millions of stars for celebrities and individuals from around the world. The star you name will be recorded in book form in the U.S. Copyright Office. Visit starregistry.com or call 800-282-3333.
The new year means new health goals, not just for your body, but your finances too. Your personal info is in so many places that are outside of your control. It only takes one mistake, and not even your mistake, to expose you to identity theft and lost funds. If your identity's stolen, LifeLock's restoration specialist will fix it, guaranteed, or your subscription money back, and resolve to make identity, health, and wealth part of your New Year's goals with LifeLock. Visit LifeLock.com and save up to 40% off your first year with promo code CLAY. Terms apply.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues? Who are you? Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
For victims of drunk and drug driving, our grief is unique. But you are not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Call our 24-hour victim helpline at 877-MAD-HELP or visit mad.org.
For more information about contests on this station, visit realradio921.com/rules.
Injured? Hire America's largest injury firm, Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Sarah Spain for iHeart Women's Sports.
Presented by Capital One.
Number 4, USC women's basketball handed number 8 Maryland its first loss of the season, 79-74 on Wednesday night, despite an off night from star Juju Watkins, who had 21 points on 7 for 19 shooting from the field. Kiki Iriafen also scored 21 for the Trojans, who used an 18-6 run to end the game to grab the win. For more women's sports stories, subscribe to Good Game with Sarah Spain on iHeart Podcast.
Capital One is a founding partner of iHeart Women's Sports Network. With the Capital One Venture X card, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy and turn everyday purchases into extraordinary trips. The Venture X card from Capital One. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
What's up, everybody? Adnan Burke here to tell you about a new podcast. It's NHL Unscripted with Burke and Demers.
Jason Demers here, and after playing 700 NHL games, I got a lot of dirty laundry to air out.
Each week we'll get together to chat about the sport that we love.
But we're not just going to be talking hockey, folks. We're talking movies, we're talking TV, food, and Adnan's favorite, wrestling. It's all on Le Table.
Listen to NHL Unscripted with Burke and Demers on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Open your free iHeart app and search NHL Unscripted with Burke and Demers and start listening.
Greek's Trifecta is sponsored by Precision Garage Door of South Florida. Precision Door, a name you can trust.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
It is The Penthouse on a Friday, getting ready for the weekend. Franny's going to make a couple suggestions of things that are going on in our area that maybe you want to partake in. Ooh, big word. Dominic's here.
Partake. Big word.
Huge.
Huge. Franny's here.
What's up?
And it's time for a Greek Trifecta.
Riders up. It's Greek Trifecta.
And you remember things in life. I'll always remember the 2025 Orange Bowl that I went. Penn State let me down. Notre Dame won 27-24. Seconds ticking off the clock. And there it was. Penn State's quarterback blew the whole game. He did not have a good game. Overthrew everybody throughout the game. Even the first time they were down there to score a touchdown, bad pass. You want some more audio? Yeah, go ahead.
Annoying game when he really struggled. His confidence was gone. Three-man rush. Aller, here come the laterals. Warren ladled it off. Harrison Wallace sends it back to Aller. And that's out of bounds and ends the game. Notre Dame has won the Orange Bowl, and Marcus Freeman is taking them to the championship game.
Yay! So happy. Right. Notre Dame picks up $20 million for that. If you think college sports are not important to the universities, think again. So hats off to Ohio State and Texas tonight in the Cotton Bowl. Ohio State is -6. Most people are on Ohio State. Over is 53. I think that's the bath that we're going to take a bath with. Going the over of 53. Unders are so tough to bet. Even last night, like 10-3 at half, and bang, 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 all of a sudden. It's tough. Miami Heat won last night, 97-92. They beat the Utah Jazz. Jimmy Butler thing's still up in the air. We don't know where he's going to end up. But as of now, Pat Riley says, if we have you under contract, you owe us. You have to perform. So we'll see what happens with that. It's not a great situation. A wild card weekend in the NFL, a great weekend, and there are going to be 6 games. But the Pittsburgh Raven game, you're going to have to download that on Amazon, which sucks. Roger Goodell and the NFL, again, stuffing their pockets. He says he's doing it for the people. Really? Is Amazon free, Roger? I'm just saying. It's not. You're making $47 million a year. You can't leave it for people for free TV? Does it sound like I have Amazon? No, I don't. And I had Penn State last night. Greek Trifecta is sponsored by Pollard Coffee and Ice Treats in Deerfield Beach. I'm going to have to go there today to put a smile on my face, get a nice coffee and maybe a great dessert, treat myself. Here, Greek, to Greek. There you go. And that is your Greek Trifecta coming at you at 11:35. Don't forget, 12:45 Panther tickets and 135 grand prize winner. We'll be doing it live in the studio with the big spinning wheel. You can hear it. Nice.
Hopefully you give a better spin than that.
I wasn't really giving it much effort, like my life. All right, it is the weekend, and we got some things to do this weekend.
We do.
Some music, please, for young lady.
Thank you for calling me young. All right.
You are young.
Tonight, if you want to get on out and dance and listen to some live music and hang out in a great atmosphere with a really amazing bartender, then hit up Double Roads.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm rubbing off on you.
It's actually going to be a good night. So we have 2 bands, the Courage Band, who they're the ones who played at 12 Guitars. They're going to be the opening band at 5. But then we have the Shareholders, and that's our 8 o'clock, shall I say. That is the headliners. Amazing. They're such a good band. They play everything from top 40s to classic rock. It'll definitely get you moving. Such a great band. And I got my whole motley crew of friends coming out for my buddy Timmy's birthday.
Oh.
Happy belated birthday, Timmy. So it should be a good night at Double Roads. It's going to be a great time.
So all your friends coming?
I mean, I don't want to say all, but a lot of them are, yeah.
All right.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, G-Man might show up.
Jesus.
What's the over-under on that?
No, I wouldn't go.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking the under. He's not going. And then it's we have a couple karaoke things going on. Grab the Mic karaoke nights at Grandview Marketplace. That is in West Palm Beach. If you haven't been, it's a really cool spot. That's going to be over at the loading dock there. Whether you're a secret superstar or just love a good sing-along, Grab the Mic at Grandview is your go-to Friday night destination for fun and entertainment. It is free admission. I say just bring your energy and get ready for a good time. Talking about karaoke, this is going to be the first time that they do this. And the city of Lake Worth is hosting its first karaoke on the beach. That's cool, right on the beach.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's from 6 to 10 o'clock tonight at Lake Worth Beach Complex along Ocean Boulevard. It's a free event, open to everyone. They say just bring a chair, a blanket, and keep in mind the parking will be enforced there. So make sure you keep that in mind. Then as we continue to go on, Disney's Frozen at the Maltz Jupiter Theater. If you got a little kiddo, I know my sister's looking to take my niece. And that's going on for a bit. It's the 7th through the 26th. They say step into magical winter wonderland with Disney's Frozen, the Broadway musical. Elsa, Anna, and their charming companions take you through a breathtaking journey of adventure and self-discovery. Then we got Supercar Weekend still going on.
Yeah.
I believe that finale is on Sunday, 15th annual Supercar, 9-day event. Auto enthusiast, beautiful finale, West Palm Beach waterfront. You should check that out. Maybe I'll do that after or before my event on Sunday. The event will feature over 1,000 cars of all kinds. It is just, I mean, even if you can't afford it, it's just cool to walk around and see, especially on that waterfront over there in West Palm. It's a nice place. The Winter Wonderland is still going on at the Ben Hotel. That is until March 1st, where you can go ice skating. Very cool. It's not that often where you can go ice skating outside.
Yeah, it's really
West
not.
Palm Beach.
And I've been there. I saw it. It's really cool.
The Share Show still going on until Sunday.
I want to go so bad.
I actually know a lot of people who are going this weekend that bought tickets.
Nice.
Fantastic show. I saw it on Tuesday. So if you're a fan of Share, I highly recommend it. It's the Share Show at the Kravis Center. Still going on until Sunday. Then we have Art After Dark, Norton Museum of Art. That is 5 to 10 o'clock tonight, something I've been dying to do. They say it's really cool. You get an evening of art entertainment, Norton Museum's Art After Dark event.
Nice.
Guest teaching artist is going to be there, Craig McInnes, to create your own custom cartoon, starting with simple shapes. They have food, drinks, and just get to be at the museum after it's typically when it's closed. It's supposed to be a fun time.
Ooh.
The Stewart Boat Show underway.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Goes on today through Sunday. It's billed as the largest boat show on the Treasure Coast, featuring over 205 local, national, and international exhibitors displaying hundreds of boats in water and on land. That is 55 Northwest Dixie Highway. Then if you want to get your running on, the Tortoise Trot 5K trail run is tomorrow morning along the KC Trails in Palm City. On-site sign-up begins at 7:30 a.m., 100 Southwest Newfield. The West Palm Beach Green Market is where you will find me tomorrow morning. That's still going on from 9 to 1, West Palm Beach Waterfront. Then we have brand new event in Jupiter.
G-Man, you going?
Jesus, do you see him pop up?
Mm-hmm.
The
Oh
brand
my
new
God,
event,
what are you doing at
brand
the
new
food
event
market?
Jupiter, the first ever Bands, Burgers, and Brews at Abacoa Town Center. It all goes on tomorrow, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. That is a long day of drinking and eating. 8 local bands are going to perform. Enjoy beer tastings and sample burgers, the benefits, and sample burgers, the benefits. 3 nonprofits, Little Smiles. They do great work here locally. Big
Yes.
Dog Ranch Rescue, great work. And the Wounded Veteran Relief Fund. All really great nonprofits that will benefit. My buddy's going to be out there as a vendor, and he was like, hey, I got tickets for you and your husband if you want to go. I was like, oh, beer festival sounds great. When you're doing dry January. I'm so much. I'm just kidding. It's going to be a great time, and I may pop by there, too, because of the music and the food. Then we are, G-Man, you got something going on Saturday night, don't you?
Yeah, Monroe's has
Yeah.
their 11-year anniversary party. I'm going to stop by there. Excited about that. 11 years Monroe's has been entertaining this community, doing a great job. They got an open bar from 9 to 11, and the beautiful ladies will be there with a 5-star menu. So Monroe's, 11 years. Congratulations
Wow.
to them. And we've been with
And you
them.
can dress up like a Greek god or goddess, right?
For most people, that's hard. For me, no. But again, we've been with them since day one.
Yeah.
So hats off to Francis, who's helped us with this. Johnny C., of course, everybody else. Great relationship with Monroe's. Great
Yeah.
place to go. 11-year anniversary.
You're going to be there?
I'm going to stop by.
Nice.
I am. And it'll be going on all night. So come by and have a good time.
All right, and then we have BU Disco, South Florida's ultimate beach dance party happening on Sunday, 5 to 7 o'clock. So join South Florida's most vibrant beach dance party for an uplifting evening of music, movement, and mindfulness. Start with grounding exercises and guided meditation, then dance freely.
What is the first one?
They said start with grounding
I thought you
exercises,
said grinding.
grounding exercises, guided meditation, then dance freely to curated beats in a substance-free, supportive environment.
Don
They
was
said,
teaching that.
Bring comfortable clothes, water, and an open heart. I know they say substance-free, but I have a feeling a lot of people are going to show up high to that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will be out and about representing the Gator over at Twisted Tuna for a football watch party. That is a Twisted Tuna in Jupiter. I'll be there from 1 to 3 o'clock. They have all kinds of food and drink specials. Of course, I'll be giving away some Gator swag, and I believe we're going to have a register to win tickets to Welcome to Rockville. That is Sunday, 1 to 3, Twisted Tuna in Jupiter. And there you go for things going on this weekend.
Thank you, Franny. Great job as always. Thanks for all your help. Just got a text from one of my buddies, Penn State. Yes, Penn State. I lost last night. Oh my God. They don't throw you any shade when you win 3-0 for them. Man, my God. What have you done for me lately, Janet Jackson? 877-927-6969. Is it okay to use profanity at work? Most people say no. The Penthouse went a clean sweep. Dom never uses it. Franny never uses it. I never use it in the studio. But is it okay? Now, sometimes people say profanity is good because it emphasizes your point or your feeling about something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like you get excited about it. But at the workplace, it's not appropriate. Don't do it. Don't ever do it with your boss in any shape or form. Whether you're out, maybe if you're even agreeing with them, like, blank, yeah. Don't do it. It's just a different shade of you, and it's not a good thing. So, again, we're telling. But you guys have a different opinion, let us know. Call us at 877-927-6969. Let us know about it, what you think about it. But you can bring up anything on the table if you want to talk about it. Today is National Quitters Day. Don't quit. That's what everybody does. It's the second Friday in January. If they make a New Year's resolution, this is the day where most people punt and they say they're done. I mean, I could see like mid-month, but like, man, that is really, really quick. Dom, you got something you said first?
Yeah, I got to talk back for us.
Okay.
Yo, Penthouse, what's going on? It's Christopher Moltisanti from the Bada Bing. Hey, G, that thing we was talking about the other day with the ref, okay, for the postseason, your mother squared it all the way. She's a freaking peach. I love her. And Franny, don't forget today for the grand prize, okay? Matt already accepted the envelope, so don't forget to read the correct name. Matt will send you that name later, okay? Don't make us have to come find somebody later.
That's very nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. And thanks to Jules. Always picking up for me. Again, 877-927-6969. That is the number to call. Profanity on the table at the workplace, is it appropriate? And it depends. Like Franny also mentioned where your work is. It could be a different thing. Maybe you work at a nightclub, a restaurant. Might be like, hey, I'm in the blank and weeds. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Is that okay? Maybe, but again, don't use it. We don't think you should use it in any shape or form. But is there a place that you think you should? Tell us. I've used it. It's not right. And again, you make mistakes. You know, when you're an adult, you look back. What are you laughing about? A real man can say they made mistakes. I mean, sometimes you take a shot. You know what I mean? Because management always thinks like you should be afraid of them. I mean, you should because they can fire you. But on the other hand, you can't let them walk all over you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you gotta stand up for yourself. You got to put the line in the sand at some time. You got to be like, hey, I just don't think it's right. But don't curse at them. That's not good. Come on, Greeksters. 877-927-6969. Dom, answer the phone. Blank and blank. Get him cracking up. And he's struggling today. The kid's struggling. I don't know what he did last night. Probably watched the game. But Franny, I mean, I don't know.
What?
She's in great shape.
I
mean,
what's that have to do with anything?
Because he's struggling today to
And
work.
I'm
I don't
in
know
good
what
shape?
Yeah, well, I mean, you're ready to rock and roll. I got
okay,
home
yeah.
extremely late.
Yeah, I was at home. I didn't do anything.
So I think Dom must have watched the Penn State game. I think he had the game, too. Did he have money on the game? Did you have money on the Penn State game?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Your name's Dom, by the way. So if I guess it.
I was on the phone. I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was doing a job.
Yeah, you don't have to call me sir, please. Sir Greek's fine. Who's on hold?
We actually have Pops on the phone.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yay.
What's up, Pops?
How you guys doing?
We're doing
Hi,
good, Pops.
Pops.
How are you?
Yeah, how are you doing? That's more important.
Yes.
Well, you know, I've got my medical issues. They've done found a bunch of stuff, you know, with me. So just comes with age.
Yeah, but I know it does come with age. But how are you feeling?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I felt better.
Okay.
I'm not going to lie, but, you know, I'm not going to let it discourage me. I'm not going to let it bring me down.
Good. You never do. You always have a good mindset.
Yep.
It's a fact of life. It's a fact of life. You know, you get old, sick, you know, your health deteriorates, and, you know, it's just something it happens. Me right now, I'm just getting ready for the snow.
Oh, yeah, it's supposed to snow?
Yeah, do you have any snow already? Because I know my sister sent me a picture, and she's in just right outside of Atlanta, and they got a bunch of snow.
What a beautiful picture.
No, we haven't got any. We haven't got any snow near the coast yet. But
Okay.
It's off about 1 to 3 inches tonight where I live at. So I'm waiting for that to come in because I'm gonna be like a little kid on Christmas Day. I got the Jeep fueled up. As soon as it starts snowing good, I'm going out riding around.
Oh, that's cool.
Fun.
Yeah, that'll make you have put a smile on your face.
Hey, me waking up every morning, it don't matter whether I'm feeling good or not. I'm a smiling man because I've got to see the day.
Good. I think that's a great attitude. More people should have it.
You know, people just don't realize that, you know, that every day given to them is a blessing. So take it. Do your thing. Don't hurt other people. Have fun because it might be your last day.
Yeah, listen, Dom.
You know, go with the flow.
Yeah.
You're a smart man.
That's right.
You know, the holidays were okay. I did good through the holidays, you know, better than what actually I expected. But, you know, everything went well. Everything's going good. I've got an appointment in February with the cardiologist. I go to my primary care in a couple of days. I go to my surgeon in a couple of days. And, you know, we're just going to take it one day at a time. I did have one little blunder, though. I was coming out of my bathroom one day, and one evening I got real dizzy, and I went to grab hold of the door jamb, missed it, and took a face through a door.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Oh, it's all right. Just a couple cuts, bruises, and a loose tooth. No biggie.
Man, I don't know who or what or whatever raised your mentality, but you are very impressive.
You're a breath of fresh air.
You are. A lot of people would just be like, this
Sucks. Yeah. When I hear your phone calls, it's like when I come in and talk to Dom in the morning. I get so juiced up.
I mean, you got to be positive about things. You can't stop the book that's already written for your life. But just instead of trying to rewrite it, go along with the chapters, see where it takes you, and, go from there. Don't be miserable. Hell, people, there's enough of that in the world. Look, the disasters in California. I feel so sorry for those people.
Yep.
But you know what? There's a light at the tunnel. Somewhere, somehow, you're going to see a light. Just look for that light, follow it. You'll be good.
Yep.
All right, those are great words,
You'll
Paul.
end up smelling like a rose.
Mm-hmm.
I've fallen in many a pile of horse crap, but you know what? I always bring my head up, smile. It might stink a little, but I'm still going to smile.
Well, guess what, Pops? You can wash that off, right?
That's impressive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just like everything else, You could just take it with a grain of salt and enjoy yourselves, or you could take it with a glass full of lemon juice and throw it in the wound and sit there and be miserable. Forget misery. I might not be the happiest man or the richest man in the world, but I'm a decent man that enjoys my life, and the people that I surround myself with are very encouraging, and that's where it's all about.
Well,
I look for positive things in life, not negative things. I mean, I can find a bunch of negative things. That's not, it's like a word search.
Yeah.
Positive is, the hard word to find. Negative is an easy word. It's in every corner of the puzzle.
Yep, you're not wrong.
So why find the easy picture? Let's look for the hard thing, the hidden picture, and just have fun. Enjoy it.
Well, Pops, we're glad you sound good, as always, and we always enjoy your calls. And you know what? The great attitude is what keeps a lot of people going, and we can't thank you enough for listening and also being very positive.
Oh, you guys are the best. And Dominic, as I say always, man, you're doing a bang-up job, man.
Oh, thanks, Pops.
I love you guys to death, and I'll keep you all posted on how everything goes.
All right, buddy. 2025, keep it moving.
Yep, got to keep it moving. It started out rough, but it's going to end with roses, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's not how you start, Pops. It's how you finish. It's like the bedroom.
Exactly.
It's not about the first amount of money you pay. It's about the end. Pops, enjoy the games tonight. Let's go over.
Good work.
You have a great day, brother.
Take care.
God bless. Good health. It is the Penthouse in a Friday. We're right in the middle of the show, but we got a lot coming out in the next 2 hours. You got a chance to win Panther tickets at 12:45 against the Bruins. It's going to be a great game. And 1:35, we'll be doing it live. Franny's going to be picking the grand prize winner for Greek's Gridiron. Man, that's so cool to do that every year. This is a great prize we're happy about with the golf cart, the 3 nights at the Hard Rock, Sebastian Maniscalco tickets, Vega Fina cigars, Council Oak dinner. It's awesome. Then at dinner for $200, I don't think anybody realized Dominic and Franny are going to be there.
Whoa.
Whoa, wait a minute. Look at that. Whoa. All right. They're like, yeah, I love it. It is the Penthouse. It is a Friday. We'll be back with a lot more. Peace.
You're listening to Real Radio, available everywhere you want to listen. Yeah, even there. On our free iHeartRadio app. Download it now. Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
From the Gordon Partners Traffic Center. Have you or a loved one suffered from nursing home abuse? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
A decent drive throughout 95 and the Turnpike so far, flowing freely. Got some road work here that'll be on Southern Boulevard eastbound before Flagler Drive, blocking the right lane. That's traffic. I'm Rick Youssef.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Some people just know you could save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Those people are probably saving a carload of cash right now. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Hey, it's the Greek for Monroe's of Palm Beach. Party of the Gods this Saturday night. Open bar 9 to 11, celebrating 12 years of legacy. That's right, Monroe's of Palm Beach. Open bar for 9 to 10, featuring fire shows and the beautiful ladies. The Goddess will be in the house, and your boy will be there too. It's Monroe's of Palm Beach, 12-year celebration. Open bar for 9 to 11, fire shows and live shows and beautiful ladies. It's Monroe's of Palm Beach. This is a party you do not want to miss. Get over there Saturday night, January 11th. Peace.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. When I set out to build our firm, it was built for greatness. It was built for you. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Today, Morgan & Morgan has more offices, more staff, and more lawyers than any other injury firm in the world. If you or anyone in your family has been injured, call America's largest injury law firm. Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Men, the new year is here, and if you're like many of us, you're going to make a resolution to improve your health. But if you're feeling sluggish and low energy, if your sleep patterns are off, if you've been working out and aren't seeing the gains you used to see, making that resolution may not be so easy. This is Jeff for the Atlantic Men's Clinic, and if you're feeling the way I just described, we can likely help you with that resolution, because those symptoms probably mean you're suffering with low testosterone. And at the Atlantic Men's Clinic, we're experts in treating this condition. With our low T protocols, if you're like most men, the change will astound you. You'll feel more energy and better mental clarity, your sleep will improve, your workouts will be better, and you'll likely find your sex drive goes up as well. So call us today and get treated for your low T. Your initial visit includes blood work and a medical consult, and if you start on testosterone the day of your appointment, your visit is free. Call 877-455-7300 or go to AtlanticMen'sClinic.com. That's AtlanticMen'sClinic.com. We have 6 offices across South Florida to serve you. Atlantic Men's Clinic, a Promenic restorative health practice.
Can you believe it's only $77?
What? I thought it was more than that.
Nope. It's only $77 to get your marijuana card with MMJ Health's Mania Madness. Limited appointments. Visit MMJHealth.com/Real Radio. Again, that's MMJHealth.com/Real Radio. The Glass Chamber. All things vape and all things smoke. Exotic sodas, Pupco, Mike Tyson wraps, Raz, HQD, and the newest disposables. If you are not shopping at the Glass Chamber, what are you even doing? With the latest and greatest in the industry, why wouldn't you? Now open in Boynton Beach. 8 convenient locations. Visit GlassChamberFL.com and buy the best quality glass pieces and accessories from your favorite store online and have it shipped to your home. The Glass Chamber, your local smoke shop.
The new year means new health goals, not just for your body, but your finances too. Your personal info is in so many places that are outside of your control. It only takes one mistake, and not even your mistake, to expose you to identity theft and lost funds. If your identity's stolen, LifeLock's restoration specialist will fix it, guaranteed, or your subscription money back, and resolve to make identity, health, and wealth part of your New Year's goals with LifeLock. Visit LifeLock.com and save up to 40% off your first year with promo code CLAY. Terms apply.
Why pay more for prescriptions? Stop overpaying and start saving with SingleCare. It's easy. Find your prescription on SingleCare.com, show the coupon at the pharmacy, and start saving. SingleCare works at pharmacies nationwide and is completely free to use, whether you have insurance or not. So the next time you fill a prescription, check SingleCare to make sure you're getting the best price. Take control of your prescription costs. Go to SingleCare.com or download the free app today.
Here's what's happening with the weather on Real Radio.
I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Charlotte Carl. We have a beautiful start to the day, and we are going to have a chilly rest of the day ahead. We'll climb into the low 70s, mid-70s in some areas for our afternoon high temperatures. Rain chance remains out of the forecast, although we will see a southerly wind develop in the second half of this afternoon and evening ahead of our next cold.
This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. Score deep discounts and deeper sleep during Mattress Firm's semi-annual sale and clearance. Take up to 60% off select mattresses and more. Plus, get a free adjustable base on qualifying purchases. Shop today for free and fast delivery. Restrictions apply.
Celebrate creativity in the classroom with Crayola Creativity Week, starting January 27th. Join celebrities like Matthew McConaughey for hands-on activities, read-alouds, and giveaways. Register for free today at Crayola.com/creativityweek.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Fire up your DVR. It's time for your TV tip-off.
On Tuesday the 21st, after 11 years away, the unscripted hoax The Joe Schmo Show returns for a 4th season at 9/8 Central on TBS. Also on Tuesday the 21st, the sports docu-series The Verdict premieres at 10/9 Central on Vice Channel. Wednesday the 22nd, it's a 9th season of investigations into the unknown on Expedition X at 9/8 Central on Discovery Channel. Thursday night the 23rd, Holiday Granger and Tom Burke are back for Season 6 of the British detective drama CB Strike, which comes to the U.S. at 9/8 Central on HBO. On Friday the 24th, the Mad Men of Magic are back for an 11th season of the competition Penn and Teller Fool Us at 8/7 Central on the CW. Sunday the 26th, Morris Chestnut stars as Sherlock Holmes' sidekick solving cases after his friend's murder in the mystery drama Watson, debuting at 10/9 Central on CBS. I'm Lex Hohen, and that's your TV tip-off on iHeartRadio.
From the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios.
You been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 92.1 is WZZR West Palm Beach, an iHeartRadio station.
Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Hey, Miss Dookie.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
That was a good one, but I liked the one at the 11 o'clock hour. I think that was my favorite.
Love to sit and chat, but crack don't smoke itself.
That is the one of the day today at the Penthouse.
Goodness gracious.
Dominic's in the house.
Hello.
Of course, Frances is here.
Hey.
She's got a lot going on.
So much.
But she's got time for some fun facts.
I do. I was like, I do. So today we're going to be absolutely at random with the fun facts because, well, I'm not super keen on the holidays today, except the Quitter's Day. That's fun. Don't quit. Don't quit. Keep on going. You can do it. It's Houseplant Appreciation Day.
House what?
Houseplants.
Okay.
Appreciate your houseplants.
All right.
It's National Oyster Rockefeller Day.
Ooh.
I like a good oyster Rockefeller. We actually had oyster Rockefeller on our seafood platter at New York Prime.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
We did. We had a lot.
Yeah, but the oyster Rockefeller, that's with like the spinach.
Yeah, I like
Parmesan.
that.
I didn't even eat one.
Oh, well,
I
didn't
ate
wanna-
all of them.
I know. I didn't want to touch it. I was afraid of it.
No, I was like, have one. You're like, no. National Bittersweet Chocolate Day. Oh, Darius, yep, that one. It's Peculiar People Day.
Oh, Dom, your day.
National Cut Your Energy Cost Day. Easier said than done. Thanks. And of course, a bunch of other silly ones. So we're just going to go 100% at random. Some fun facts for your day. What are you cheering for? Sean Connery had a chance to play Gandalf if you're a fan of Lord of the Rings movies, but turned it down because he did not understand the script. He said he even offered a piece of the back end of the movies. He was offered, which were huge. Lord of the Rings movies were huge. He was offered a piece of the back end that now would have been worth at least $450 million.
Oh, my God.
But he was like, man, I don't get it.
Who cares if you get it or not? Walk to the bank with that.
I don't understand.
Crazy.
Yep. Only 4 presidents, like I said, this is absolutely random. Only 4 presidents didn't appoint a single Supreme Court justice. William Henry Harrison, Zachary Taylor, and Jimmy Carter didn't have an opportunity. They also say Andrew Johnson nominated one, but he was rejected by the Senate. Absolutely random. None of these have any relationship with each other. But curious if you guys can guess these. I don't know if you can, but before a hurricane, what are the 2 top selling items at a Walmart?
Condoms, Vaseline.
No.
Dom?
Water.
No.
Air conditioners.
Think about Walmart. I'm just kidding. No.
Ice.
No.
Food?
What?
Food?
Well, I mean, yeah, but specifics.
Strawberries.
No.
It's good champagne.
All right, I'll just tell you.
Okay.
It is Pop-Tarts and beer.
Oh, wow. That sounds like a dinner.
It's a
Invite me,
party.
bitch. Hey, what are you having tonight? Popcorn, Pop-Tarts, and beer. What time? I'll drive by.
Freak's never had a Pop-Tart, probably.
I know.
I think I had one.
This is interesting. Eleanor Roosevelt refused to let a Secret Service member travel with her when she was a first lady.
Wow.
She said, you know what? I'll just carry a pistol instead.
Nice.
That's what she would do. She just carried.
She tried to save the country money.
Oh, what a badass there. Uh-huh. We have light bulbs in the New York City subway, and other train systems have left-hand screws. They say the backward design is to prevent people from stealing their bulbs for the use at their home.
That's good.
That's how much they're worried about theft in New York
I
subways.
believe
Like, we got to do these. We got to do these light bulbs the other way around so people can't figure out. They say, oh, is that why they hang the toilet paper rolls the wrong way at work? Maybe so people don't steal them. Just kidding. That's a joke. Let's see. Finally here until the 1940s, baby boys were dressed in pink and baby girls were dressed in blue.
Really?
Yep, until the 1940s.
And now that'd be fine.
They said pink was for boys because it was considered a stronger color.
Then
Blue was for girls because it was considered more delicate and dainty. And then somebody decided somehow, like,
I don't think so.
Flip it. Yeah, but if we had that mindset still, like, let's say this still stayed around, we might have a different mindset, thinking that blue is dainty. But it's just how we were brought up.
Yeah, guys who wear pink supposedly are very confident. You know, you don't see pink on a lot of guys.
All right, and there you go for some random fun facts on your Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good job, as always.
Thanks, I think.
Don, who do you got on your phone?
We have Harry on the phone.
What's up, Harry?
Not much, Greek. How about you? Harry from Detroit.
Harry from Detroit.
Sounds
How are
cold, Harry.
It sounds cold up there.
Yeah, it is cool. Well, I'm down here now. I came back on New Year's Eve. But listen, I'm at the Crazy Horse. What happened over there?
Oh, we're done with that. That's just for football season. And we're finished. We were there September, October, November, and December.
Yeah, just for Greek's Gridiron.
Yeah, I know. Well, I thought you were good. I didn't know you only did it during football season.
Yeah, well, tell them to bring us back. Say, hey, you should bring back Francis in Greek.
Talk to the cute bartender, Cindy. Let her tell her to tell the manager.
Yeah, tell them.
The bartender, I think she wants you back. I didn't know that.
She wants us back?
So, I don't know. Then she said, they don't come back anymore. I go, wait a minute. Okay, so called.
Yeah, we were there for 4 months for the football season.
Yeah. So where are you going next?
We're working on a couple things. In January, we like to just really get our bearings down. And, the stress of the new year is pretty tough. A lot of mental health days. So we're just taking it easy.
Penn State.
Last night, Penn State.
Maybe we'll be out for Hardwood for basketball. I don't know.
Yeah. We should be out for Hardwood. But that's in March.
Yeah. Well, March is right around the corner.
Yeah. What about that game tonight? Who do you pick?
Well, last night I had Penn State, and it's still a little bittersweet.
I know.
Yeah, that was a tough game. And being there even sucked even more. I don't know. I mean, the whole world's on Ohio State. I'm not... I hate
Ohio State.
You what?
I said I hate Ohio State.
Okay, I didn't hear
But I
you.
think if I was betting, I might go that way. But Texas is SEC. And we beat Texas a couple times, but
I like the over more than the game,
Yeah,
Harry.
I don't like
At
any of them.
53. I like the over more than the game.
Yeah. Okay, now I got another one for you.
Yes.
What about Detroit getting to the Super Bowl? What do you think?
I mean, they have a great shot. They have the best record in the NFC. I don't think saying Detroit's going to go to Super Bowl is a far-fetched. They have home field advantage. They've had tremendous amount of injuries on the defense, and they're getting guys back weekly. So I would not be surprised if they were in the Super Bowl at all. This could be their first time since 1957.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, well, okay. I've been a long time waiting.
I know.
I can tell you that.
It's great to see for the Lions. I mean, I'm happy when there's new teams in it. I think Campbell's done a great job. Obviously, you can't argue with him the last couple of years. If he played his cards a little different last year in championship game, they might have been there last year. But, I mean, again, we'll see what happens. But they have home field advantage, and it's not – they're the favorites to win the Super Bowl in Vegas at 3-1.
I know. I know that, but I wanted to see what you thought.
I think they'll get there. I don't think anybody's going to beat the Chiefs. Just don't. Too stacked.
You don't think? I don't think the Chiefs are going to get there. Just because, I don't know, something's going to happen. They got two big breaks during the regular season when the guy missed that field goal in the one game. I don't remember which one it was.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Oh, definitely. But hope to see you sooner than later, and we'll keep in touch.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Tell Cindy we said hi, the bartender. Franny says hi. Angry.
All right, I'll tell her.
All right, tell her I said hi. All right, you got it. 877-927-6969. That is the number to call. Bill Belichick is with North Carolina, but the rumors of him going to the Raiders still are out there. Tom Brady said he's called him many times.
But didn't he come out and say, no, that's not happening?
That's what he said, but they said these rumors they're still talking. That's why when Brady left the Patriots and everybody said they hated each other and there was so much anger, who knows what to believe anymore? I don't know. I mean, this stuff's out in the press. Nobody has sources. They're just like, oh, they don't tell you who it is, but maybe. But I don't think Belichick would even answer his phones if he didn't like him. I think there'd be a little bit more to that. But we'll see what happens. I know there's a buyout if he leaves North Carolina. I don't see him going to the Raiders because that's one of the toughest divisions of football. And Bill, if he comes back, he wants to win. I mean, but you're going against a division that 3 of your teams above you are in the playoffs this year. So that's tough. And so I don't know if Bill would come back to that team, but we'll see. But the whole Brady thing is still out there, and people are talking about it, that Brady was asking him to come back and wants him back. There is a buyout, and I'm sure the Raiders would definitely eat that and see if they can bring Bill to Las Vegas. And I'm sure it has a big thing to do with his girlfriend, too, if she wants to be in Vegas. Maybe she's like, I don't want to live out here. 877-927-6969. National Quitters Day is today. You know what else it is? It is a Friday. And, Franny, I know you have something about pizza being a good thing on a Friday.
Yeah, I have a couple of things. Pizza news, if you are a fan of pizza. But, yeah, specifically, this is the best time to order it. And then we're going to get into what would you give up for free pizza every day? Think about it. What would you give up for free pizza every single day? But, yes, according to this, Friday is the best week to order pizza. They said that Pizza Hut released their second annual Pizza Trends report and found out that, yes, today's the best day of the week to do it. 43% Friday, 23% Saturday, and Wednesday is a distant third at 11% of the vote. So a few more stats here. They claim that they settled the debate on the right way to eat pizza. Do you fold it, not fold it, or eat it with a fork? How do you guys do?
Definitely no fork.
No fork.
No fork, right?
And I just put it in my mouth.
Do you fold it? Do you not fold it?
No, I don't fold it.
Okay, how about you?
Matters how hungry I am. If I'm super hungry, I'm going to fold it just so I can get more in there.
Yeah, see, it depends. Of course. Save that one. Can I say that for you?
Yeah, save it.
Can I say, how do I do that?
Dom's going to say that for himself.
It depends on the size of the slice.
Doesn't it always?
It does, but it does. It depends on the size of the slice. If it's a huge slice, you're going to fold it over, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes, it does. It really depends on that. And the winner with almost half the vote is no fold.
No fold.
Yes, they say just start in on it, tip first.
Have you ever had two slices on top of each other?
No.
Because that was like a big thing years ago. Johnny T did that Saturday Night Fever, and it was big in the city. They would get like two single slices and walk down the street.
A pizza sandwich.
Yeah.
44% say using a fork is a food crime.
Yep.
And I agree. Why
Yeah.
we're using a fork? It's hand food.
Yeah.
They say no mention of crust first, even though they claim that's how we'd eat their, if it was a stuffed crust. That's what specifically Pizza Hut who did this. A third of Americans expect to eat more pizza than last year. Kansas eats the most per capita. Isn't that weird? Followed by the Dakotas, West Virginia, and Wisconsin. 57%
Maybe
of us.
because there's nothing to do out there?
57% of us like cold pizza the next day. No need to heat up.
I hate that.
I don't mind it. Yes,
I don't mind it.
I don't either. Hot pizza, I think, is superior, but I will eat a cold pizza.
I think it's also rare, like you said, about people who eat the crust first.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's
I normally don't eat the crust when I do have pizza, but they say thin crust is the most popular type. I do like, what do you guys?
I like a little thicker.
I like thin crust.
I like thin crust too. New York style, number one again, 29% of the vote. Chicago deep dish, 22%. Sicilian. Now a deep dish, you can fork and knife it. If you've ever had like a true, I mean, it's like a lasagna. That thing is like a pie. Sicilian 8%, Detroit style 4%. Interesting that New Haven style, which has been very popular, not on here. 58% of us dip our pizza at least sometimes. Ranch is the most popular dipping sauce. Yeah, I have a girlfriend, ranch everything. Followed by the garlic sauce, which I think is more popular with Papa John's. Marinara. And that's it. If I do eat the crust, which doesn't happen often, it is if they have a side of marinara for you to dip it in. Yep. They say 28% of Americans would give up drinking for a year for unlimited free pizza.
That's good.
20% give up coffee. 14% would give up sweets. They said the top celebs we'd like to grab a slice with. Interesting. Morgan Freeman. is the top one. Then Taylor Swift, Paul McCartney, Joe Rogan, and George Clooney.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is a good list.
Interesting stat, though. And then finally here, the average American eats 288 slices a year. That's just over 95 billion slices nationwide.
How many a year?
288.
I don't.
That sounds high.
Does it? No, but you
I
think,
mean,
you
for
think
me,
how many
no, but
yeah, that to me is extremely high because I don't eat pizza that often because I shouldn't.
Once a week, and if you have 2 slices,
yeah, but
it's
but
only
that's
100.
the thing. Like my husband, when I'm out of town, pizza. If I'm at work, like I work tonight, pizza because I have celiac, so I shouldn't, and I will sometimes, and I'll suffer for it, but because pizza's so delicious, and I know they have gluten free and cauliflower, it's just not the same. But he can take down like half a pie, and I think that's average for people who may order pizza on the weekend. So you think about it.
Once a week, so that's
288.
6. So he's doing 4 slices a week.
And maybe more if he orders pizza. I don't know what he eats for lunch. He could have pizza for lunch, too. I don't know.
I think that's big.
Yeah?
I mean, I think that's more than average.
I know, but they say average American, 288 slices a year.
That seems like a lot.
That seems like a lot.
Pizza's pretty...
No, I know it is.
For me,
popular.
that's probably right on there for me, but I feel like for other people, that's high.
That's like 5 slices a week.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, a lot of people order pizza. It's easy, it's quick. Families probably do too. I mean, kids love pizza. I can see it being accurate.
All right.
I don't know, but obviously you can't. So yeah, I mentioned a few things of what people would give up. Quickly, we'll go through this, and I want you to think of what you would give up. They said sweets, right? What else do I have on there? Alcohol, coffee. Would you guys give up any of those for
sweets? For
pizza, free pizza every day?
Yeah, sweets.
Yeah, I'll give up coffee.
You're gonna give up coffee?
He don't drink it.
That's a true story. I almost fell for that. What would you give up? Let us know. 4714. You don't even like blondes.
Okay.
47142 started off with Real Radio. What would you give up for free pizza for a day? Every day.
Don, what do you have on hold?
Oh, we have your buddy Evan.
Evan, what's up, Evan?
Hey, everyone.
Hey, Evan.
Hey, listen, I got a couple things. First of all, I got a friend that's a booster in Carolina, and he says they're a little nervous up there right now.
Well, I can see that because I think, Belichick, what I don't understand with the whole Belichick thing is like how teams didn't reach. I know they weren't supposed to, but they do it all the time. Didn't reach out to him in December, November and say, hey, Bill, let us get through this season. Let us see what we're doing with our coaches, but we got you on our radar. It seemed to me like he took North Carolina almost because there was nothing else out there. I don't believe that was his goal. He's saying that like, I wanted to teach college. I'm not buying that, but we'll see. I don't know.
I think if he goes anywhere, it'd be the Giants.
I don't know. Raiders could be tempting with Brady and him. Obviously, their relationship is not dented the way people thought.
Oh, I got that. You never know. Like you say, it's just hearsay. Like everybody can say something. Oh, well, Tyreek Hill said he's leaving. Now did you see that his agent Rosenhaus is saying he's not going anywhere?
Well, because his agent is a genius, and he has to say that on the 4-letter network because he doesn't want his player to look like he's a pain in the ass and a little bitch. So, of course, he's going to say that and say, well, you know what? There's other problems with the Dolphins is what he said. Don't worry about Tariq. Well, you're his agent, and God bless you. You're a great agent, but then you should talk to him and tell him to shut up because it doesn't look good when a captain of a team says he wants out. So, I think he's trying to really be damage control.
I hope. Well, I really don't care either way now because because if he comes back next year, he could start that crap again. So you don't want that in the locker room.
Yeah, I think McDaniel's got a lot of other problems. I don't think he's the coach anymore. To me, I think they should get rid of him. I wouldn't have gave him an extension or gear, but they did. Stephen Ross says he's very happy with management. But again, if you're happy of playing golf in January, well, then that's good, Stephen.
There's the problem with their team. There's no discipline.
That's right.
He's not a disciplined.
He said it. He said guys come to practice late. Guys don't come to meetings late. You're the boss. It starts with you. You're number 21. You got to start kicking ass. You're not their friends.
Sure does. Hey, and you know who beat you last night?
Who? Jeter. Yeah, I must have heard that about 70 times in text messages. Jeter beat you for the Yankees.
71 now. Now, I'm watching the game, and I enjoyed it. It was a good game, no matter who won, because I really didn't, had any money on it. But it was a fun game. But my problem is, I told you yesterday or a couple of days ago that I ordered a couple of new TVs.
Yeah, you didn't get them.
And no, they didn't come in yesterday like they said. So, and one of them is an 85-incher. And so what we did is we took the TV down and the brackets down because they're going to install it. So I had no TV in that room. So we had to watch the game in our bedroom, a little, it's a 40-inch, but it's not the same. And all during the whole game, I'm bitching because I could be watching this on an 85-inch TV the whole game. I was ruining it. I was acting like a little kid all night. I just kept saying, because all weekend I'm not going to be able to watch any of the games on this 85-inch. And I just was bitching the whole time,
So size matters there.
Real problem.
So size matters.
Like a little brat.
Oh, well, at least you're admitting it. I
Yeah.
mean, that's part of it.
That you got something to look forward to. On Monday, you'll get to watch on that 85er.
Yeah, you got 85 inches to look forward to. For a lot of people, that'd be too much. For you can handle it.
Yeah. Yeah, and you said it's Pittsburgh game is on what day is that?
Saturday.
Saturday, 4:30. Dom said we were talking about it's on Amazon, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, it's on Amazon. Yeah, because my Amazon, I don't know, when I'm watching live, it really buffers you sometimes, not and it's lags. You know what I'm saying? Like if you if I watch the Dolphins on Amazon or streaming, and I listen to it on the radio, it's got a 15-second difference.
A lot of people say that.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm glad you're having fun. And you said Ohio State tonight. Is that what you said?
No, I did not say Ohio State tonight. I said the line is 6. If I like anything, I would say the over 53. But I didn't say Ohio State. No, I did not, Your Honor.
Gotcha. You're not putting your stamp on that. Okay.
I'm not.
Well, I hope it's as good a game as it was last night.
Last night's game sucked for us. We had Penn State. I don't want to
I
hear
heard
about
watching it was a great game. I didn't watch it. I don't know. You say it sucks because you're a betting man.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Well, I'm not
but
gonna
if
say it
you
was
didn't
good.
have any money on it, would you be like, yeah, it was a pretty good game?
Yeah, it'd be good.
Okay.
But I pay somebody's rent I'm not sleeping with? No. So what does it matter?
Okay.
Evan, we love you, brother. Stay out of trouble, brother. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call if you want to.
I got a bunch of text messages. 47142 started off with Real Radio. My apologies for just taking a peek. It's been a bit, but we have Franny. They said you should ask Megan Spaghetti what the jar was for. I'm pretty sure she was with Dano for that jar. I remember her saying that someone keeps taking the money out of the jar. And so I will, but I have somebody who thinks they know what it was for. It says, Greekster, you are the man. I won 18 times taking the opposite of your football predictions this year.
Yeah, right. Whatever.
They took the opposite of everything that you said, G-Man. But
Yeah.
yes, they say, I owe you a box of cigars, brother. I'm guessing that these are from Chris, Dom. Just so you know, some I'm going to read. It says, Dom's voice is like a bad case of jock itch. Let's see. I would rather...
I think that's management because I get the same one.
I would rather watch Greek set the clock on a microwave than listen to Dom's voice.
Oh!
Love you guys. Money's on the dresser. And then we have Franny. Dano had the money tip jar for Glenn. I'm thinking for rocking his chair. Besides Greek swearing, didn't Greek throw a stapler or a chair across the studio because he lost a bet? I don't know. I don't remember. I know you've thrown chairs, but not in the studio.
No, not in the studio.
You did throw a full can of soda at somebody, though. Happy.
Yeah, you got a great memory.
Somebody goes, I had coquito in my coffee. Does that count as drinking? Yes, but sounds delicious. They have Greek. I was watching the game yesterday, and Notre Dame cheerleaders had signs just for you. It said, go nuts. Now, is that your, wait, where'd it go? Now, is that your nickname or stage name at the Birdcage in South Beach?
Nice.
Mm-hmm. We have fun fact. Dom's voice causes ED. I think it was Chris again. FYI for Pizza Day. Raphael Esposito, a 19th century Neapolitan chef, is often credited with creating the modern pizza. In 1889, he made a pizza for Queen Margherita and King Umberto I of Italy. The pizza, which featured basil, mozzarella cheese, and tomato sauce, was named after the Queen, and that's from Stacey B. from Boca.
I believe that. I have heard Margarita Pizza was named after her.
Mm-hmm.
That's very interesting.
And then I saw the report online where it says if you want to taste your pizza in a different way, and even better, to turn the slice upside down because your taste buds are in the bottom of your mouth, and the first thing to hit your tongue is the bottom of the slice. Of course, you can't do this with pizza. That's got too much sauce. It's extremely hot, but it's an experiment I'm willing to try. I can see that, right? Because all your taste buds are on the top of the tongue, and you're getting the bottom of the pizza. So you got to make sure It's probably easier with cold pizza, obviously. But yeah, challenge accepted. Let's see. Dom checked the show at 12:14. A lot to pick from. Depends on the size, the tip first, etc. Oh, we watch him over there. I can see him peripheral.
Yeah.
He's just jotting little notes down. And then we have Happy Friday. Franny, could we hear Misspeak 27 for the number of points Notre Dame scored last night?
Boom!
Hope you all recovering from your loss. Maybe PF can put a smile on Greek's face later today. Have a great weekend all. That's from Casey in North Palm.
This is your Greek Misspeak Review.
Super Bowl, big highlights. Obviously, the Patriots won 13-3. So many people were on the edge of their feet last night. That was a great Super Bowl.
By the way, Greek, these new thank you notes that you picked up are absolutely beautiful. I don't even know where you find these things.
You know, I do for not what I do for you.
What?
I do for not what I do for you.
Here's 20 for valet, and I'll see you at the next hula hoop conversation.
I not speak English.
Because my motto is if you can spend it and you can make it, spend it and make it. Yeah, you're being had and shaboot.
Welcome to I Don't Even Know. Now that's the name of the game.
He had an affair with a Toronto Maple Leaf. Oh my God.
Maple
You know, you're not supposed to go outside when it lightens.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Good job.
Nobody ever does.
Yeah, the 27 did make me smile, but it didn't make the pain go away. But that's okay. There's another day and another game. We'll get them tonight.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah. Love it, Franny. Way to be. You don't say anything over there, little periwinkle. Very quiet over there on your hammock. Sleeping, smoking joints. It is the Greek, Francis and Dominic. We'll be back in a few minutes because we got Panther tickets for you. And then 135 if you're one of the finalists. Don't tell me you're not nervous. Because, man, we're going to spin that
wheel.
wheel.
The pressure. I don't even know if I want to spin the wheel because people are going to get mad at me for my spin, whoever doesn't win.
I don't think
Oh,
so.
yeah, they are. Of course they do.
I don't think anybody-
I get blamed for everything.
Who blames you for anything?
Why don't you spin the wheel? I'll put the pressure on you.
I would love to stick it to the other 9.
I'll just hold it. Yeah, see? You want to stick it to the other 9, you spin.
Okay.
And I'll be the Vanna White.
All right, good. It's going to be live.
I have to film it anyways. I know you're not good filming things.
How do you know? I could just be
you're
faking.
You're always asking us to do it for you.
Maybe I think you're better. Doesn't mean I'm not good at it. I could think you're just better.
Whatever.
There could be a lot of things in life I'm good at, but I think somebody's better.
We could just do it together, hand on hand.
Whoa. Wow. Write that one down.
What time is it?
It did sound dirty. I said hand on hand.
Yeah, it did.
Not hand on anything.
But you'll
else.
take anything. I'll take anything. We'll be back. Peace.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
Never forget when she was on hospital drugs that she said I was her favorite on the show.
Her husband's on the show, though.
Correct.
That's confusing
It
a
was one
little
of
bit.
the best compliments I've ever received in my life.
What, do people need to be on drugs for you to be their favorite?
Correct.
The News Junkie. Weekday afternoons at 3 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Here's traffic on Real Radio.
Friday afternoon ride looking good along our Palm Beach roadways and expressways. Not a lot to slow you down on 95, and the turnpike is up to speed and accident free. That's traffic. I'm Judy Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Unbound.org. Right now, there are young people across the world facing a tough choice: continue their dream of education or drop out to help their family put food on the table. You can help change their future in a single moment. See how far your support can go at Unbound.org.
The new year means new health goals, not just for your body, but your finances too. Your personal info is in so many places that are outside of your control. It only takes one mistake, and not even your mistake, to expose you to identity theft and lost funds. If your identity's stolen, LifeLock's restoration specialist will fix it, guaranteed, or your subscription money back, and resolve to make identity, health, and wealth part of your New Year's goals with LifeLock. Visit LifeLock.com and save up to 40% off your first year with promo code CLAY. Terms apply.
Hey, it's the Greek. Everybody asks me every day who's going to be the champs in college football, and I don't know. But I can tell you one thing. The team that is the champs, they had a plan, and they got goals, and they set them a long time ago. And that's what you need to do with your retirement and your 401k. You need plans. You need goals. So when you get in the red zone, you could score. Trajan Wealth can help you. 561-390-1000. 561-390-1000. Offices in West Palm Beach. They got great coaches for you there to help you and navigate you through things you're not sure about. Because remember, finance is probably not your specialty. It's not mine. That's why you go to an expert like Trajan Wealth, and they'll help you. Call them today at 561-390-1000, 561-390-1000. Jeff Jr.'s got a great staff, and they're there to help you. You got to do one thing. Pick up the phone or step in their offices in West Palm Beach. That's 561-390-1000. Peace. Advisory services offered by Trajan Wealth, LLC, and SEC Registered Investment Advisor. Paid advertisement.
Celebrate creativity in the classroom with Crayola Creativity Week, starting January 27th. Join celebrities like Matthew McConaughey for hands-on activities, read-alouds, and giveaways. Register for free today at Crayola.com/creativityweek.
Putting things off is human nature. I get it. You're totally exhausted from the storms and the cleanup, and everyone swears, next time I'll plan ahead. Then 8 months from now, you're watching your garage doors sail off into the storm front, getting dumped by your insurance company because of yet another claim you never would have made if you had a garage door strong enough to prevent it. At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. If you call about a garage door when the storm is on the way, it's too late. Plan ahead, and we can replace your flimsy old door now with a modern, stylish, wind-rated door that impresses the neighbors and makes the insurance company happy when it's time to renew. How do I know? Because I'm Mo. Call Mo Better Garage, but call before the storm, which is now.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
I received a call one time, and the man said, "You probably won't call me back because I'm just a nobody." I immediately called him back. Nobody's a nobody.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. I always wanted to be the lawyer who represented the little guy, the voiceless, the powerless.
I was rear-ended by a car probably doing about 50 or 55 miles an hour. My car caught on fire. I'm a paraplegic, so I couldn't get out of the car. They were struggling to get me out of the vehicle. After the accident, I gave Morgan & Morgan a call, and they understood what I was going through, and they were there to help me each step of the way. It made me feel that I had people behind my back to help me and resolve the case.
I represented him, and we did well because we get the chance to help people put their lives back together and to go on as best they can after a life-altering day. There's only one you, there's only one Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Why pay more for prescriptions? Stop overpaying and start saving with SingleCare. It's easy. Find your prescription on SingleCare.com, show the coupon at the pharmacy, and start saving. SingleCare works at pharmacies nationwide and is completely free to use, whether you have insurance or not. So the next time you fill a prescription, check SingleCare to make sure you're getting the best price. Take control of your prescription costs. Go to SingleCare.com or download the free app today.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues? Who are you? Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
The new year means new health goals, not just for your body, but your finances too. Your personal info is in so many places that are outside of your control. It only takes one mistake, and not even your mistake, to expose you to identity theft and lost funds. If your identity's stolen, LifeLock's restoration specialist will fix it, guaranteed, or your subscription money back, and resolve to make identity, health, and wealth part of your New Year's goals with LifeLock. Visit LifeLock.com and save up to 40% off your first year with promo code CLAY. Terms apply.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues? Who are you? Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie. fee.
Joe Buck and John Smoltz welcoming you back to the City Center Convenience Mart. Uh-oh. She's looking at the cigarettes, but she just grabs the gum off the counter. Stand Up to Cancer and Rally want you to reduce your risk for cancer. Go to takeahealthystand.org.
Here's the latest with weather on Real Radio.
Yes, 12 meteorologist Charlotte Carl. We will continue to see pleasant conditions for the rest of the day today. We will see a chance for rain build overnight tonight heading into tomorrow morning as our front approaches. While we will have temperatures this afternoon in the mid-70s, overnight we will only see temperatures drop into the mid-60s because of a lot of cloud cover.
This report is sponsored by the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. The Crohn's and Colitis Foundation has been at the forefront of inflammatory bowel disease research and care for over 50 years. Learn more about research, education, and support at Crohn'sColitisFoundation.org.
I love it.
Join the millions already on the new and improved iHeartRadio app.
It's so easy to use.
The live radio dial, presets, scan, plus lyrics, podcasts, and your favorite artists' radio.
Just type it in, and there it is.
Now it's even easier to discover what you love.
I love my presets. Adding presets is so much fun.
This looks really nice. Just in time for the new year, the new and improved iHeartRadio app. It's everything you love about your car radio in the palm of your hand.
Very cool update. 5 stars, guys.
News Junkie is sponsored by FAMU's Mary. Educate, learn, talk.
Real Radio 92.1. We are an iHeart radio station.
It depends on the size.
And I just put it in my mouth.
Fold it so I can get more in there.
You say just start in on it, tip first.
You're listening to the Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
We were talking about pizza.
What kind of show is this?
Words of
What
wisdom.
did I just tune into?
Words of wisdom. Still, Franny's drop earlier was the best.
You could just do it together, hand on hand.
It's a start. I mean, Rome wasn't built in a day. And if Rome was built in a day, there was no unions. But that's a start. Again, you know what I mean? When you don't have any snow, you'll take a snowflake. Remember that. Dominic's in the house.
Yo.
And again, Dominic, we're sort of bothering him today. What time did you go to bed last night?
We're bothering him today?
Yeah, he seems a little tired. You seem a little tired. Late? Did you watch the game?
Watch the game, went to bed.
12:30, 1 o'clock?
Yeah.
Any extra?
You said you were struggling today.
Oh, yeah, I got home 4 o'clock. It was brutal. I couldn't find the key. I'm like, man, where the hell am I? It was like 4 o'clock. I'm like, oh, my God.
Want to hear something bad?
Yeah.
I put on a bet after losing the Penn State bet just to try to make my money bet on some NHL game.
Oh,
what
12:30 at night?
Yes.
So did you stay up for that?
Who's playing NHL late?
It was like Colorado or something out west. So
Oh, yeah, 11 a.m.
So you stayed up for that?
No,
no.
I put the bet in and with the bet hoping
you win?
Yeah, I wanted some more money
All right,
back. So.
good job. That's right, good buddy. Way to bounce back. Get off the mat. Way to do it there, buddy. There you go. I'm proud of you.
But I saw the, like you were talking about the zeros on the bottom for a second. I was like, this bet better hit or I'm going to be empty.
All right, well, good job, buddy. You fall for us, you get back on. Remember that. 877-927-6969. That is the number to call if you guys want to get involved in the show. Don't forget, in a few moments, you're going to get an opportunity to win tickets to the Panthers in Boston tomorrow. What a great time to go to a game Saturday afternoon in South Florida. Woohoo! Maybe after that, go to the mall, hang out, and shop around. Maybe you could pick up a nice senorita. Dominic's in the house, still yawning. Hello.
Hello.
Franny's here.
Hello.
I mean, you're so young, man. You should pop up like Jack in the Box. Come on. Let's do a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Creek's Trifecta.
All right, Tariq Hill's agent was on yesterday on the Four Letter Network before the Orange Bowl saying Tariq's 100% committed to the Miami Dolphins. I find that hard to believe, but that's what he's saying. He says you don't have to worry about Tariq. He's ready to go, and he's ready to rock and roll. I'm not buying that, to be honest with you. And I think he needs to talk to his client a little bit more and talk to him about what he says when the mic's in front of him. But we'll see what happens. The Orange Bowl was last night. Penn State, Notre Dame. It was a great game if you like college football, if you had Notre Dame. If you had Penn State, I'm sorry, it sucked. They lost, and I'm a little upset with the coach and the quarterback, two people. The quarterback played bad all game. He really did. In the very first quarter, they drove all the way down there. They had a wide receiver running back out of backfield, threw it at his feet, and they got 3. Those 4 points could have came back to help him. He was just off last night. Really was. Tonight, you got another big game. You got Ohio State taking on Texas. Ohio State -6 and over under 53 on the Hard Rock app. College football is the big thing today and last night, but this weekend, it's the NFL. It's the wild card weekend. Woohoo! Yes, 7 games, boys and girls. And tomorrow afternoon, the NFL again is making the register ring and screwing the public. Thank you, NFL, for screwing us. They are making you get it on Amazon. So if you want to watch the Pittsburgh game against the Steelers, you're going to have to get it on Amazon. I know people that we did business for years. The Crazy Horse has it. I know Monroe's has it. Strikes has it. So those are 3 places that were big sponsors of Greek Gridiron. They all have it. So and anywhere you're going, if you're not going to be home, you don't have it, make sure, call ahead. And there are a lot of places that aren't even aware that it's being streamed. So make sure wherever you're going or if you're sitting home that you get it on Amazon, watch the Steelers and the Ravens. Steelers laying 9.5. A lot of points for them to lay. Now Flowers is out. Lamar Jackson's #1 receiver. And I believe the last 7 games these two have played against each other, no team has ever won more by 7. So a lot of interesting things. They're trends. They don't mean Jack or Jill unless then at the end of the game it happens. Then you go, Jesus, why didn't I listen? Greek's Trifecta is sponsored by Pilar Coffee Bar and Ice Treats in the Cove Plaza. Yes, Dominic.
Can't you bet that by how much they would win by?
Yeah, margin of victory.
Yep. So wouldn't that be a good bet, you think, then? If you said they've only won by, the difference has been 7?
Well, again, trends are good, but doesn't mean it's going to happen. I mean, again, margin of victory is a good thing to bet. I do not recommend you betting it. I don't think Hard Rock app has it, which is a good thing. Well, that's where you don't bet the game. You bet the amount of points the team wins by or loses by. It could work out great. I mean, great. I mean, I've had some unusual paydays. I mean, make your hair look like Don King. But, I mean, you're just sitting back and watching it, and you're like, okay, especially if you take an underdog. Like, if you take an underdog, like, say tonight Texas is 6, and you took Texas to win by, say, 6-10, you might get paid like 15-1.
Mm-hmm. I think it is on there, but I think it's only for NFL.
Oh, really? I didn't see it.
Mm-hmm.
You got to show it to me, little buddy.
I will.
Appreciate it.
And one more thing, you were talking about trends. What about that Penn State, choking on big game trend?
He still hasn't beat a top 10 team.
Mm-hmm.
He's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
He's terrible. He loses against everybody. Top 10. He just does. It's almost sad. I knew that going in, but I did think that they were going to play. I mean, again, the game could have went either way. It really could have went either way. I mean, there's breaks all throughout the game. To me, the quarterback lost the game from Penn State. Their defense did okay. Notre Dame had a couple great catches out of the backfield, guys. But the quarterback wasn't on for Penn State last night. And again, at the end of the game, he throws an interception.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what happens. That is your Greeks trifecta. 877-927-6969. That is the number to call. If you guys want to get involved, you can also text us at Real Radio 47142. Today is National Quitters Day. Don't be a quitter. Go against your haters. That's right. And make it happen. And you don't have to tell everybody what you're doing because that's extra pressure on yourself. If you're trying to lose weight or say, you want to stop drinking or gambling or shopping.
You can have an accountability partner, a person. But like you said, don't post it on social media.
Yeah, and don't because then people are going to come after you and say, how you doing? So if you don't want that heat, get out of the kitchen. Just keep it to yourself. Maybe you say, like, you know what? Maybe a little thing. Like, I'm not going to wear black socks for 3 days. And then, like Wednesday, you wake up and you're like, hey, I achieved this goal. Ding, ding, ding. Maybe you're going to put your microwave on. That was a goal I had for 2 minutes and 27 seconds. And it was perfect. I felt great when I closed that microwave. I'm like, my God, look what I'm doing. Little goals, people. That's what it's all about.
Moving forward.
That's right.
Speaking of goals, you're going to see a lot of those when you go to a Panthers game. And yes, we have
hopefully for the Panthers.
Tickets, yes, to go see the Florida Panthers against the Boston Bruins. That is happening tomorrow at Amerant Bank Arena. And if you want to get those tickets, well, all you have to do is pick up the phone, 877-927-6969. That's 877-927-6969. And that is a 4-pack of tickets. We're going to keep it with Who's Most Likely To because I got from yesterday a bunch of hockey-themed Who's Most Likely To questions. So we're just going to stick with that since we are giving away tickets, to a hockey game. So if you want to go see the Florida Panthers tomorrow, give us a call, 877-927-6969.
There it is, people. Pick up the phone. Do something. Saturday, 1 o'clock, Bruins and Panthers. And you might even get on
Look how lucky you are. I just said it right on the TV.
Oh, I didn't see it.
You were looking straight at the television. And not just that, heads up, because starting on Monday, it is back. And by it, I mean we're giving away $1,000. We're doing it again. We're doing it again. $1,000. Yes. So we have a bunch of opportunities throughout the day for you to score $1,000. Make sure that you are tuned in starting Monday. I believe probably at like 9 a.m. is when we're going to do first keyword. So make sure you're tuned in.
Again, iHeart doing a great job as always. Dominic's giving me the finger right now. He's got the thumbs up. Who's our first caller?
Which finger did you want? Did you want the other one?
No, I want the appropriate one.
okay.
We just did a whole segment on not using profanity at work and also respecting your coworker. You know, I got feelings.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You don't have to call me sir. It's Sir Greek. Get it right. Good. Who do we got?
We got Pat.
Pat, what's up, Pat?
What's up, G-Man? How you doing? Hi, Franny.
Hey, Pat.
All right, Pat, are you a big Panther fan?
Huge Panthers fan.
Nice. And you got 3 people you're going to go with tomorrow to the Bruin game?
If you would.
Absolutely.
All right, cool.
Get this done.
How long you been listening to Real Radio?
About 17 years.
Wow, that's
Long time Pat's been listening.
And what about this show? What are your first thoughts when you hear about this show? It comes on in the morning, 10 o'clock. What do you think?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that, Greek?
I said, what do you think when you hear this show?
Oh, I think the show's awesome. I've been listening to you guys since day one.
Well, Franny does a great job.
She does.
Thanks, Pat. And Pat, just because you're a fan, and I know you've been listening a long time, and I'm familiar with you, Pat, I'm going to give you a layup. Hopefully.
Ooh.
Hopefully, all right?
Oh, don't jinx me.
I know. I totally just jinxed you. It's not a layup. It's actually difficult.
Okay, can I get a layup after Pat?
But I think you can do this. So think about it. Think about who we are going to pick here in the Penthouse. Think about our personalities. Hopefully you know Dom well enough now because he is part of the Penthouse crew, whether he likes it or not.
What are you doing on the camera there, G-Man?
I'm going to ask you the question, Pat. Don't answer until I give you the cue to answer so we can vote here, okay?
Okay.
All right. Out of Dom, Greek, or Franny, who is most likely to make a game-winning goal and act like it was no big deal? Hold on 1 second. All right, we have our answer. Pat, who do you think it is?
Now, remember who's humble.
I'm going to go with Dominic because he's blown out, so he's probably more chill than Franny and Greek when they win.
Nice job.
Nice job. That's right. Doesn't matter how you get to the finish line. Great job.
It was kind of a layup there, but I love Greek voted for himself. And me and Dom were looking at each other like, no way.
I wouldn't say anything.
Yeah, right.
I'd be like, in your face.
Greek legit voted for himself. We're like, do you know you?
Let it be Pat.
Thanks, Pat. Just hang tight, and Dom will get your information.
Great job.
You guys rock.
That's awesome.
Greek pointing at himself. We're like, that's funny.
Wasn't that funny?
It is. He would make
I'm
it.
very humble.
He would make it like it was no big deal.
Well, what are you going to do? Scored another goal. It happens. Whatever.
You've been doing the whole like crotch job. Like, have some.
I would never do a crotch job. I might be like, yeah, I am the Greek. I rock and roll there. If I scored a touchdown in football, I would kick the ball into the end zone. I'd be like, yeah, into the stands. Here you go, people. Have it. 877-927-6969. Franny just let you know $1,000 is coming back next week, and we need you guys to do it. A couple times we've done this. We've had a great result. One time we had 3 winners.
We did.
So you guys get involved. Who doesn't want $1,000?
Yep. I don't know what it's going to be, the red zone revenue or something. Whatever it's called, it's still $1,000 up. We were giving away. We switch up the name every now and then. Speaking of money, we were trying to figure out the tip jar situation with the Love Docs and Dano, and somebody texted at 47142. They said the tip jar that the Love Doctors had was for Glenn, but it wasn't for rocking his chair. It was for every time he said, because it really aggravated Dano.
But there was a tip jar in this studio when Megan and Dano were.
But I think it just overlapped because even when Luke was there too, I think because he was part of it, maybe it just.
I don't know. We could ask Megan. I believe she still works here.
Yeah, she does still work here. And then somebody goes, Franny, when did Anderson Cooper start working there? They said because of Dom's laugh. I never noticed. I got to listen to Anderson Cooper's laugh. They said Mrs. Nutter can't stand it. That's from Stephen Boca. Then let's see.
Somebody said that to me about a week ago. That your laugh sounds like Anderson. I never heard Anderson Cooper laugh. You know who he is? Mm-hmm. He's on CNN. His mother was Gloria Vanderbilt. all that stuff.
I gotta
So,
listen to his laugh.
I never heard it. I don't think it sounds similar.
And then 47142, I don't understand. It says dumb. I think they meant dumb. You're so horrible. You wouldn't answer the phone for me. I hope you get diarrhea. Money's on the dresser.
Well, he's sleeping during the day.
Did Chris try to call and you didn't answer? Did you hang up on Chris?
Maybe.
I mean, between 10 and 2, he sleeps. I mean, he naps and he looks at online at bongs that he can buy.
He's going to Glass Chamber because they are one of our endorsers here. Yeah.
That's my plan.
Yeah.
I got to find out who's the sales rep for that. Try to get, a hookup.
Companies that we represent, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should. I think I can find out for you because...
Yeah, it's not hard.
Yeah.
Go ask the big boss.
Well, I know somebody who used to endorse them.
I don't know. I don't want to go up there. Hey, you know who, Glass Chamber?
They're an advertiser.
Mm-hmm. Why, you
Why
think
not?
that would make you look bad after all the things you've done here for years?
He's not listening.
Oh, he does listen.
I know, I'm messing.
He listens on a regular
And they
basis.
actually have one in Wellington, and that's kind of your hood, so.
See, it's a nice compliment. Yesterday, I talked to somebody in iHeart and says they listen to the show on a regular basis, a very high official. So I took a shot. I said, well, you know talent. You can listen to any station. You listen to us. So what does that tell you? 877-927-6969. Today's Nationals Quitters Day. Don't be a quitter. Even if you're going to quit tomorrow. But don't quit today. Don't be like everybody else. Bust it out and do it one more time. Come on, you guys can do it. We'll back you up 100%. If Dom can make it to work on a Friday after he was up until 2:30 in the morning betting the Colorado Rockies, you can definitely Colorado Avalanche, it was hockey. I like that you bet and then went to bed and then you woke up.
Mm-hmm. That's always nice, though, when waking up to money.
Mm-hmm. What is a better feeling for you, waking up to money in your Hard Rock app, a good amount, or a naked girl next to you?
I'd go with the second one.
The naked girl? Mm-hmm. All right, good. Then you don't have a gambling problem. How about Carson Beck? He's leaving, whatever his name is, Beck. He's going to go to Miami.
So that's what they're saying. My husband is so funny. He texted me yesterday because we thought he was going to go.
NFL.
Yeah, but I think he realized, I don't know if I'm going to get drafted. I don't know. Yeah. And I think a lot of people felt that way too, not just him. So they were like, dude, might as well stay in college, make some NIL money, do something with it. So my husband, Matt, who is a Canes fan, huge Canes fan, and he's familiar with Carson Beck since I myself am a Georgia fan. And he texted me this yesterday. We had a funny conversation. So he sent me that text, and I wasn't familiar. He said Carson Beck in the transfer portal. I was like, interesting. I thought he was declared for the NFL draft. I was like, maybe somebody told him he probably won't get drafted. And he was like, yeah, they're saying he's going to Miami or as a leading candidate. He was like, I don't want him.
Well, that's because he's
I was like, well, buddy, not your choice.
Because he's dating that girl.
I know.
I can't even know how
the basketball, one of the twins.
I don't know how he got her. Oh my God. He can't get the red zone, I think, any place. Who do we got?
We got Riggs on the phone.
Oh, Riggs, what's happening, buddy?
Hey, what's up, guys? Happy New Year to my second favorite talk show here.
Hi, Riggs.
Second favorite what?
Where have you talk show?
Oh.
We're not number one. We're number two.
Who's number one?
Pillow Talk with Franny and Megan.
Do you guys still do that?
No, but you can always go back and listen to it on the iHeartRadio app.
Yeah, that's nice there, Riggs. Next time you need a favor, call them. What do you got?
I see reception. I thought I'd throw you for a head fake there. Listen to the show Greek. It was good. It was good.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
We might bring it back, but this time we'll you have to subscribe on YouTube. It's going to be like more of a video podcast so we can actually monetize off of it.
Yeah, it might be nice.
Yeah, it might be a thing.
Heck yeah.
We did it for free, so maybe this time we'll make some money off of it.
So, Riggs, what's up in Cincinnati?
So long as I don't need a VPN kind of connection to scramble my IP. And,
no, you should be fine.
All right, good.
What's up, Riggs? We just spin the wheel for you.
Yeah, here, well, we can talk about weather, habits, whatever you want, but here we're just freezing our Greek off here. Very, very cold, and it's about to snow again.
Ooh.
Going to pick up the kid at school, and then we're going to hanker down for the weekend.
Yeah, I was freezing my Greek off last night at the Orange Bowl. Walking
Is that
in.
what you call it?
He just says, I'll run with it. Like, I'm freezing my
Your
Greek
little
off.
Greek? Sorry, I didn't mean like that. I meant, no. Came out wrong.
Go on, Rainey.
Nothing. I'm going to shut my mouth.
No, don't.
Oh, boy.
No, don't,
A lot of
please.
innuendos in this show today.
Riggs, what's going on? Cincinnati, I wish I was there with you. Right. I'd rather get a root canal without any medication. You kidding me?
I thought you were going to lie for the New Year, Greek.
I never said that. I say what I say when I have to say it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know me.
Well, yeah. I've been on my for my resolutions here. I've been trying to do like everybody else, like eat better, not drink as much, move more, and all that. But it's interesting that you mentioned today is quitting day. I was literally just driving by this gyro place. It's Greek to me, and I was about to crush a gyro, and then I heard you say it. I'm like, you know what? Let me just lay off that for a little bit.
I love a good gyro. They're so good.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Now I might have to have one.
Aren't you going to be at a Greek Fest soon?
Yeah, about 3 weeks. We're doing it again. We've done it for like 10, 12 years. Great time. The food is awesome, and we always have a good time. Remember last year we went to the Greek festival, and Joe's babysitter was there. I'll never forget that. So Joe, who my co-host is in the locker room, he said to me, my babysitter's here. And then, like, when you hear something like that to me, I don't know, it just seems weird, and I expected something totally different. You know what I mean? She was smoking hot.
What do you mean totally different? A lot of people have hot babysitters.
Well, it was like 15 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it was just weird that he bumped into her. She just moved down here. He didn't see her for years. I don't know. I just didn't think that. And he was like, I go, that's your babysitter? And he was like, yeah.
So somebody that babysat him?
Yeah, when he was a kid.
Oh, I thought he hired her.
No. When he was a kid, like 10 years old.
Got it.
And like, not even 15, 25 years later, he bumps into her. And he comes by because that was my babysitter. I'm like, wow, what do you get an hour?
She babysit adult Greek men.
What's that?
If you had kids and you had to hire a babysitter, would you have a no attractive girls rule? Like they have to either have to be like a non-attractive or a male babysitter? You know.
You're asking me if I had? No, it wouldn't matter. I would want, if I was going to leave my kids with anybody, I would want to be with who I trusted, and also who I would think that really enjoyed life. Because if something happened to my kids, they'd be missing. Took you a minute to get that, huh? Took you a minute to get that, huh, there, Periwinkle?
Hey, Greeks wanted Ed. Wanted somebody who's good with kids and enjoys life.
Well, come on, I gotta take care of my own crew. I mean, that's just what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't just leave. I wouldn't leave my kids with anybody. That's a very trustworthy thing. You have children.
Yeah, absolutely, and it takes a lot of trust, and sometimes even if you think you know somebody, then something happens, like changes in their life, and they don't tell you about it, and then all of a sudden, all the assumptions you had, you go out the window. So you always have to be vigilant. You always have to look for those red flags, even the most innocuous. Like it doesn't sound like anything they're saying, but you have to pick up on those. Like I'll give you an example. We had one. She was so good, and then all of a sudden I started to kind of feeling something was off, and I told my wife, and she was like, "No, it's fine. You're overthinking it." Well, it turned out that she was going through some issues, and she got on medication, which really affected her ability to provide care for others. But she didn't tell anybody. I'm like, "Hey, man, like you got to tell me that because I'm leaving my kids with you, you know." So anyway, I don't know how we got there, but Happy New Year. I just wanted to check in. Dom, you can press the button. Nobody, we're good.
All right.
Well, good to hear from you, Riggs.
Riggs, we love you. Don't be a stranger, buddy. All right, and stay warm in Cincinnati. I wish I was there with you.
See you guys.
Peace. It is the Penthouse, and we're coming up on a big part of the show. We got Florida stories, but the grand prize for Greek Squinter. I thought that was a drop. I was like, what? The grand prize. We got some great drops today. I still like my favorite one is still the early one at 11 o'clock.
Love to sit and chat, but crack, don't smoke, and sell.
That's all. I got to make that my ringtone. Just for tonight. It is the Penthouse. We'll be back. Peace.
iHeartRadio is the easy-to-use app for music and radio. Download the free iHeartRadio app today.
A dream 30 years in the making is a reality. The Florida Panthers have won a Stanley Cup.
Your Stanley Cup Florida Panthers are back.
Markov works around up front. They score! They score! Was taken home.
They've savored the taste of victory, but The new season is starting, and they're hungry for more.
Johnny scores! Gus Borsley beat the buzzer!
The Cats are back, and they're on the hunt for another championship.
Mark on the front right on a shot, and he scores! The overtime winner!
Listen all season long on Real Radio 92.1.
Start the celebration, South Florida. The Panthers have done it. Stanley Cup champions! Stanley Cup champions!
Your FM home for the Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers. Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
From the Gordon Partners Traffic Center. Have you been injured in a motor vehicle accident? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
Congestion on the Florida Turnpike in West Palm Beach. You will find delays at Turnpike North from Jog Road to past Okeechobee Boulevard. Make sure you slow down for bicycles on your ride. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. Score deep discounts and deeper sleep during Mattress Firm's semi-annual sale and clearance. Take up to 60% off select mattresses and more. Plus, get a free adjustable base on qualifying purchases. Shop today for free and fast delivery. Restrictions apply.
Hey, it's the Greek for Monroe's of Palm Beach. Party of the Gods this Saturday night. Open bar 9 to 11, celebrating 12 years of legacy. That's right, Monroe's of Palm Beach. Open bar from 9 to 10, featuring fire shows and the beautiful ladies. The Goddess will be in the house, and your boy will be there too. It's Monroe's of Palm Beach, 12-year celebration. Open bar from 9 to 11, fire shows and live shows and beautiful ladies. It's Monroe's of Palm Beach. This is a party you do not want to miss. Get over there Saturday night, January 11th. Peace.
I'm John Morgan. When you call Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, your very own army springs into action immediately, 24/7. Our investigators, legal staff, and over 900 lawyers work together to fight to get you the best result as quickly and easily as possible. Insurance companies know who we are, and now you know it too. This firm was built for greatness. This firm was built for you. Injured? Call your army. We're ready to roll. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
There she is, founder and CEO. High five.
Dave can't stop celebrating with every business owner in town.
All right, Baker Man, high five.
He's sharing the excitement of big savings with the Comcast Business 5-year price lock guarantee.
Up top, bike shop. Yeah.
It's 5 years of gig speed internet.
Quick, high five.
5 years of advanced security.
5 years.
And 5 years of a great rate that won't change.
Yeah, law partners. Chamberlain, Messethorpe, Dubois.
All from the company with 99.9% network reliability. Switch today and get the 5-year price lock guarantee.
5 years.
It's back, but only for a limited time.
Woo!
Powering 5 years of savings, powering possibilities. Comcast Business.
Can't forget you, voiceover guy.
Ah, thanks, Dave.
High five.
Ends 3/9/25. Guaranteed rate applies to monthly service charge for new customers on qualifying internet bundle, excluding taxes and fees. Other restrictions apply.
Give the star in your life the brightest gift in the world. Name a star after them. This is Rocky Moselle with International Star Registry. For $59 and a call to 800-282-3333 or visit starregistry.com, you can name a star for birthdays, weddings, or even memorials. Over 45 years, we have named millions of stars for celebrities and individuals from around the world. The star you name will be recorded in book form in the U.S. Copyright Office. Visit starregistry.com or call 800-282-3333. Give the star in your life the brightest gift in the world. Name a star after them. This is Rocky Moselle with International Star Registry. For $59 and a call to 800-282-3333 or visit starregistry.com, you can name a star for birthdays, weddings, or even memorials. Over 45 years, we have named millions of stars for celebrities and individuals from around the world. The star you name will be recorded in book form in the U.S. Copyright Office. Visit starregistry.com or call 800-282-3333.
The new year means new health goals, not just for your body, but your finances too. Your personal info is in so many places that are outside of your control. It only takes one mistake, and not even your mistake, to expose you to identity theft and lost funds. If your identity's stolen, LifeLock's restoration specialist will fix it, guaranteed, or your subscription money back, and resolve to make identity, health, and wealth part of your New Year's goals with LifeLock. Visit LifeLock.com and save up to 40% off your first year with promo code CLAY. Terms apply.
You said bye-bye to big government. Now it's time to trim the fat from big wireless. Pure Talk gives you the exact same service. They use the same cell towers, the same 5G network. You get better customer service, and you pay half the price for the exact same thing. Get unlimited talk, text, 15 gigs of data with mobile hotspot for just $35 a month. Make the switch. You simply dial pound 250, say the keyword save now, save an additional 50% off your first month. Pure Talk, America's wireless company.
Real Radio weather.
CBS 12 meteorologist Charlotte Carl, we will continue to see pleasant conditions through the rest of the day today. We will see a chance for rain build overnight tonight heading into tomorrow morning as our front approaches. While we will have temperatures this afternoon in the mid-70s, overnight we will only see temperatures drop into the mid-60s because of a lot of cloud cover.
This report is sponsored by the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. The Crohn's and Colitis Foundation has been at the forefront of inflammatory bowel disease research and care for over 50 years. Learn more about research, education, and support at Crohn'sColitisFoundation.org.
From the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Studios.
Have you been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 92.1 is WZZR West Palm Beach, an iHeartRadio station.
Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Yeah, I was freezing my Greek off last night at the Orange Bowl. Walking
Is that
in.
what you call it?
He just says, I'll run with it. Like, I'm freezing my
Your
Greek
little
off.
Greek? Sorry, I didn't mean like that. I meant.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Good times.
Yeah, a lot of jokes there, Dominic, today. Very funny, very funny. It is The Penthouse. We are about 35 minutes away from the grand prize picking of Greek's Gridiron. We're going to give all our sponsors a lot of love again because couldn't do it without them. Thank you so much to all the guys out there. Franny will hit that later. But again, looking forward to that. At 1:35, we're going to pick the grand prize winner. So if you're one of the 10, man, I know you're on pins and needles. Get ready. We'll do it live, and we're going to do it FaceTime. So you guys can see
FaceTime?
everything.
We're FaceTiming everybody?
Yeah, we'll face everybody. But you guys are going to have an opportunity to see us do it right on the screen. You watch us on Real TV. How's that?
Yeah, I mean, I can go like Instagram Live or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, FaceTime is a little different.
All right, that's what we're going to do at 1:35. Dominic's in the house.
Hello.
Of course, Francis is here.
What's up?
And it's time for a batch of Florida stories.
Florida.
Florida.
Did you say
Florida? I'm from Florida.
WTF.
What the Florida?
Well, why be a porch pirate when you can grab stuff straight from the source? That's obviously what 4 men were doing in Fort Lauderdale when they decided to start stealing packages from a FedEx facility, and that was at the Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport. The facility has had packages stolen worth millions. Right now, they estimate $6 million. And deputies eventually caught the men after a stakeout at the facility, which eventually they were going to do once they realized the same place was getting hit up that many times. As they were loading a new haul of boxes into their Dodge Durango, they were arrested because the cops were waiting for them. Authorities say the 44 boxes they were caught stealing at this time were at least worth $100,000. And as I mentioned, the other thefts before that, they say about estimated probably $6 million these guys got away with before. Then next up in your What the Florida, we have an incident here. Well, I guess these are all incidents in Florida that happened. It looks like, sorry, my article just went away. Ooh, sorry, it happens. Okay, so there is a Florida deputy that had to resign. The reason why is because he was doing something while on patrol that he should not have been doing. Let's just say, G-Man, it's something that our former tech and now radio host on another station, what she used to do while she was driving.
Whoa. She's watching porn?
You have a Lake County deputy resigned while under investigation for crashing his patrol car because he was looking at pornography on his phone.
That's tough to do.
He crashed the car. An
Wow.
internal affairs report finalized about 2 weeks after this crash, which happened in November, so it took him this time, that the former deputy was found in violation of professional standards, including departure from the truth, certain use of electronic device prohibited, and use of a safety belt, which is interesting. The crash occurred around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. They said that the deputy had rear-ended a vehicle that was stopped ahead of him because a school bus had stopped in the opposite travel lane with its lights activated. And, you're supposed to stop when the lights are activated and the little stop sign comes out, stop sign arm. The deputy's original report said he allegedly stated he had just ended a phone conversation with another deputy when he saw a vehicle stop ahead of him. The deputy claimed his brakes locked up.
It happens.
And that his ABS light was on his vehicle, blaming the purported mechanical issue on recent speed calibrations. But they said the next day, investigators, because they're going to investigate incidents like that, looked into the vehicle's dash camera and the deputy's body-worn camera, noticed that the deputy appeared to be distracted at the time of the crash. Well, specifically that he was holding his cell phone in his right hand in the seconds leading up to it. When asked about this, the deputy went on to say he was scrolling through text messages on his phone from a work group chat. At the time, the videos were reviewed again, and this time investigators noted not only the deputy was looking at some kind of image or video, not text messages at the time of the crash, but that he didn't appear to remove his seatbelts before exiting the patrol vehicle, with the video allegedly going on to show that the seatbelt had been latched behind his back the entire time. And you gotta wear it the right way. Doesn't matter who you are, even as a deputy. Moreover, the deputy supervisor reported that there were no videos or photographs in the work group chat that he claimed he was on. Within several days, he was found in violation. And they said that, a week later, detectives received a copy of the group chat, which confirmed no memes or videos had been shared. They're like, all right, so you're lying to us because we saw this group chat that you claim you were on. With the deputy brought in for an interview, they said, they had the whole case filed beforehand. He agreed to tell the truth. Deputy said that he was on his phone with another deputy prior to the crash. This time he added he was on his personal phone looking at inappropriate pictures. When asked to clarify what he meant, the deputy replied, well, I was looking at pornographic material like boobs or whatnot. That's his quote.
You had me at whatnot.
He said, looking at boobs or whatnot. He went on to describe that he looked up from his personal phone and saw a vehicle stopped in front of him, and that's when he crashed.
It happens.
I guess.
I mean,
so.
I never heard of anybody ever doing that until Charisse told us that she did it. And
Well, I guess it's more common than you think.
Really? Well, I never heard of that.
And then
That's desire.
police in Polk County, Florida are looking for a man and woman who stole around $500 worth of cleaning supplies. Now, this is funny because it's weird. Cleaning supplies, huh?
They
This
moved my
from a
lunch.
this from a Family Dollar store. And the employees really need these cleaning supplies after what happened.
Yeah, you think?
Because while the guy was collecting the cleaning supplies in a cart and wheeling them out, the woman was distracting the employees by relieving herself right on the floor.
Oh, my God. What are you thinking?
And I mean, it seems like it was number 2. There aren't any details, thankfully, but the police are referring to them as Mr. Clean and Miss Dookie. So it sounds like she did go number 2. There is footage of them from the store surveillance video, but it looks like police are still trying to track them down. So they say call Crime Stoppers if you do recognize Mr. Clean and Miss Dookie from the video.
Hey, Miss Dookie.
And that is your With the Florida.
Great job there, Franny. Great job, as always. What a team effort those two had, huh? Mrs. Dookie and them. I wonder how they planned that out.
Rock, paper, scissors. Who does that?
Yeah, that's right. You're right. I was saying that. We're going to draw straws to see who's going to do this. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. 877-927-6969. That is the number to call. On a Friday, National Quitters Day is January 10th. Don't be a quitter. Hang in there, at least for the weekend. Come on. No matter what you maybe, we're talking about quitting as far as New Year's resolutions. This is the day where most people give up on them. And if you have one, 10 days is not enough. It is long. It's not long enough. So give it at least a whole month. You guys can do it. I know you can. Franny mentioned next week going to be bringing back cash for you guys, an opportunity to win $1,000. Who doesn't want to win $1,000? And the Panthers tomorrow, they will be taking on the Bruins. And we send some people to check it out. The locker room will be on tomorrow, 11 to 12:30. The following week, the locker room is going to be at Drive Shack.
Ooh.
Very excited about that. It's going to be a good time.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. Dom's going to be there with me and Joseph. So we're excited about that, being at Drive Shack. Great place to hang out with your friends, family, kids, a date, whatever. But I'm interested in seeing Dom swing. He golfs, and I've never seen him in action. So I'm interested to seeing what kind of golf ability you have.
Okay.
Are you feeling any pressure?
No.
No pressure.
Nope.
All right. But yeah, I'm excited to be at the Drive Shack. It is a cool place. And like I said, fun for all things, whether it's,
That's a great place. Yeah, you guys will have fun. I bet a lot of people turn out for that.
Yeah, it's great. A lot of fun. Love the food there. I've been there a few times. Took my stepson a couple times. And went there actually one time with a girl. I met her there. She wanted to go there. I thought it was a little odd, but I said, okay.
And they've renovated probably since you last saw it. Have you been there since they turned the downstairs into a bar and put a little putting area over there?
No, I was there around Christmas time on a Sunday morning.
Oh, so they did that.
It
so
was there.
it should have been like that then.
Yeah. Maybe I didn't.
Just so I don't pay attention.
Maybe I don't pay attention. But I was there around, I think it was around Christmas time I was there.
Okay.
So excited to be there next week. The Drive Shack will be there for the locker room.
Fun.
Again, 135, we're picking a grand prize winner, a Greek Square, and this is some prize. I got to tell you, we are very excited about this. Got some things happening with the Penthouse that we're going to tell you about. Possibly a trip will be taken in
Really?
the future. Didn't tell Franny yet.
I love how we make all these announcements on air and don't talk to any of us.
Nope.
Because I don't want you to have time to think about it. You'll worry.
It's a surprise, Franny.
Yeah, it's a
I
surprise.
have time to think about it.
It's a surprise. So, Franny, say you went on a, I don't want to say, well, let's say a date with a guy, right? And he brought you 3 dozen roses. Didn't know what color you like, so brought you all 3. Would that impress you, or would you be that was a little overkill?
I mean, a first date, 3 dozen's a lot of
No,
roses.
not a first date.
Oh,
No,
okay, that's
no.
fine.
Yeah.
That's nice. It's
How about
it's
you?
a lot of flowers, though. I mean, I'm not. That's the thing.
You're not a big
flowers are nice, but I'm not crazy about them.
Yeah.
What type of flowers?
Roses,
Excuse me?
I'm guessing.
No. I was saying the other type of flower.
Oh, he doesn't know to call it that.
Rough. Yeah, it's funny. I've dated a couple girls who don't like flowers.
And they're beautiful. Don't get me wrong. And I like the way that they look on my table or whatever. It's just, I mean, to me, they're gorgeous. They just don't last long for the amount of money that people spend on them.
Yeah, my ex didn't like them. She was like, it's a waste of money.
I love plants. I have orchids in my house
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And so I do. But I don't. My husband used to be one to get flowers all the time and roses. And
That's very nice.
No, it's nice. And it really, it's very, very thoughtful. And I did like it. But I think he started realizing, all right, well, it's kind of a waste of money. Well, I never said I didn't like them. I do. Like I said, they're pretty, but it's
But it's
not.
a waste of money.
There's other things you can spend your money on.
Yeah. What do you think, Tomster? Have you ever brought young ladies any roses, flowers?
Mm-hmm.
And what
You bring roses, then you also smoke flower too with them.
Nice. Now, do you feel that it was appreciated when you brought them the flowers?
Yeah, sometimes you like the other ones more, though. I'm telling you that.
All right.
Well, yeah, depending on the girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Depending on the girl, again. You and I play in different fields sometimes, backyards. So, again, everybody's different.
You never know with you, man. You might dip down to my age occasionally.
How old are you?
32.
Oh, wow. 877-927-6969. And if anything ever happens with me, it's by accident. That's the difference.
By accident.
Well, I don't know.
It's all show.
It's like if you don't know somebody's age, how the hell do you know? You know what I mean? You look at somebody, you're like, well, I don't know. I thought you were 45. You know, and I mean,
don't tell him that.
I can't.
Younger, Jesus.
Yeah, I can't tell them that. So that's what I'm saying. So you just go with the flow. You try to make everybody happy. Then you figure things out down the road. Or 35 or 40. Who the hell knows?
How old is PF?
I'm not going to talk about it. She's actually in Mexico for a while.
I didn't ask.
Nope, that's all we asked. We asked how old she is.
That's not the question I asked.
877
Next.
6969. That is the number to call if you want to get involved. Penn State, Notre Dame last night. Boy, was that a great Orange Bowl. I got to tell you, it sucked. Paul McCreary, who's going to be next week at the 17th at the Broward Arts Center, texted me last night, isn't this a great game? I'm like, no, Paul, it sucks. Hopefully, not like your show. It's terrible.
Fran, you should have saw it. During the Greek zone, both his handicappers were both up for Notre Dame. So I'm just over here like, oh, God, we're on the wrong side over here.
I know. Should have known.
It's a field goal, dude. It's not like Notre Dame blew them out 45-0. Could have went either way. I lost, and I'll be a man. I'll step up. There'll be more winners. I don't quit. I got it in me, baby.
So I texted Megan, and she, because we were talking about this jar that used to be in here, and there was change in it, and I can't remember. And I do think you're right. I think somebody who texted in, I think initially it was started every time Glenn was like, every time he did that or whatever, and he would have to put a coin in it, and Dano did, but it was in there after the fact, after Glenn left and everybody, even Luke, and it was in here with Dano and Nutter and Megan. So I reached out, and she said that she doesn't remember. So then she reached out to Nutter, and because she was like, I don't think it was a swear jar. She's like, I can't remember. And even Nutter can't remember. He said the same thing. He was like, we had it. He was like, I know we definitely had one, but I don't remember why. So nobody remembers why it was in here or why they had to put money in the jar for something. Nobody remembers that.
It
But
couldn't have been cursing because they were on the air.
I know. But maybe it just stuck around after Glenn, and they just kept it in here just in case somebody wanted a soda. Maybe that was it. Maybe
That's where all the money went.
Yeah, maybe it was just as easy as that. Maybe they just had a jar full of coins and they just kept it in here.
I don't remember. I thought it was for something with Dano and her, but I can't remember.
I don't.
Yeah.
And they can't either, so.
Yeah, they can't remember either.
No.
All right. Well, we'll find out
It's
one
all right.
day.
It's a mystery.
It's a mystery.
Unsolved mystery.
Unsolved. 877-927-6969. National Quitters Day. Don't quit. Do yourself a favor. Hang in there. This is the second Friday of the month, and they said this is the day when most people quit on their resolutions. Using profanity at work. Do you think that's okay? Is it good or bad? What do you think about that? We said no. We did not think it was good. But let us know. Maybe you have a different opinion. It depends a lot of times where you work, too. That's a big thing, too. Your occupation, what you do, and where is it at. Maybe certain places it's cooler. And, again, it could be profanity in the shape of maybe speaking to somebody about something, not actually cursing at them. But we're just talking about profanity as a whole.
So, yeah, it looks like Carson Beck did commit already to Miami.
Of course he did.
Yeah. Breaking news. My husband sent it to me.
Yeah, he's going to chase the
I
tail.
was crying a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I would, too.
Well, he doesn't have to chase the tail. The tail's already there. He already has the tail.
Well, but now he's where she's at.
Yeah.
That's chasing the tail to me.
Yeah.
And I can't even see what the hell she's doing with him. I mean, come on. She's a smoke show.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to go down there. Man, I bet you they told him already he's going to start. Because he did not look good this year.
No.
And it started
But then after Georgia lost, and everyone was like, see, we should have had Carson. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, he's got good numbers. It's just, and he last year he played well, not this season.
He had a better team.
Yes, that too.
I also thought with this kid, it started in the summer last year, or he bought the Lamborghini.
Mm-hmm.
He had the girl. They said that, stories where he changed a little bit. He wasn't 24/7 football.
Distracted.
Yeah.
And that happens.
It
so
does.
what the hell's
when
going to
you
be
give
like?
these kids that much money? I mean, I don't.
Sure.
Was it you, Dom? Did you tell me about the Texas quarterback? No. Who don't? Was it you?
Maybe.
I don't know. Somebody told me about the Texas quarter. Oh, it was my sister. I don't know. I confused it with my sister. About how he might go to another school and go into the transfer portal, but he might go to another school in Texas because the money that they were offering him an NIL deal is more than he would make going into the NFL.
Yeah, on his rookie deal.
Yeah,
and he's
Isn't
got
that
one more.
crazy? And it's just like, why not?
Yeah.
Just stay where the money is.
Yeah, well, again, the NIL, the way they create it and the way it is totally not what they thought, and it's out of control. It's out of control.
I do. I hate it.
But for these kids, God bless them. I mean, it is. And when you can make more money in college than you could as an NFL player.
Don't get me wrong. The kids should benefit off of it. But this is ridiculous the way it's getting.
Well, again, they're just also,
and you're not getting the kids who dreamt about being a Bulldog or dreamt about being a Gator. That was the school they wanted to be in. Now they're just going where the money is. And that's what I love college football so much about, is because it was hard. And now it's money. So it sucks.
I mean, last night I saw it at the game. I mean, the people, how the fans are in all ages. You know what I mean? People saying, oh, I graduated. There was a guy, I graduated in 1965 or 78 and just real fans that, that loyalty they have. I've never seen anything as loyal in sports than colleges.
Yeah.
Teams, like a lot of times people go in and out. Some people for their whole lives, but some people change, and some people also change when they move. Colleges, it doesn't matter where you're from. Like there was a guy from Arizona last night. That's where he lived, but he went to Penn State. He graduated in 1989. He was telling me the whole story and everything like that. And I said, yeah, me too. Nippy Lions, class of 2004. Just trying to throw it out there. But, yeah, the loyalty for college football. And you're right. You're losing it. I think the biggest thing they should do is they should only let the kids transfer once during their eligibility. I believe they have 6 years. Just once. Not 2-3 times.
Or they have to wait a year.
Yeah. Yeah, and whatever they got to do, they got to do. But even if they wait a year, then they could do it 2-3 times. It's still a lot. But again, if you're in college and you can make more money than the pros, there's something wrong with that system.
Oh, I'm with you. Couple texts, 47142. I love it. We have so many things about this jar. This jar is sparking up conversation. My buddy Paul texted in. He said the coin jar was for Glenn. He had to put a coin in every time his legs started shaking. We heard this already. And shaking the table. That was per Dr. Rich. Then we have when the station changed from 94.3 to 92.1. They said when you, here we go, when you said the wrong station, you had to put money in it.
Okay, maybe.
So maybe that was it with them, with Dano, Nutter, Megan. And then somebody says the jar used to be in the studio on Dana's show was for every time Steve and Boca banged Nutter's wife, Dana would put $1 in for Nutter's children's college fund. I think they have enough to go to Stanford or some Ivy League school. That definitely wasn't it. The jar with Dana, I believe, was about something to do with breathing into the microphone, and I think that was with Glenn. I forgot who the other person was on there with them. So we have that about the jar, the mysterious jar. And then we have here something else. Let's see. So Greek is going to watch Dom swing. What kind of? It's a show. They were like, is this? Then we have in celebration of the finale of this year's Greeks Gridiron 2024 edition, I would like to place $20 on Eric and $20 that there will be a respin. Still in the morning over the Penn State game last night, I was 33 seconds from winning $240, predicting the game would go to overtime. Oh, well, we turned the page. Good luck to all the winners, and that is from our buddy Hugh.
You guys, we'll be back in a couple of minutes for a trifecta and a Greek Gridiron finale. If you're 1 out of 10, come on. You're sitting on your oranges and your pears. We'll be back.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
Never forget when she was on hospital drugs that she said I was her favorite on the show.
Her husband's on the show, though.
Correct.
That's confusing a little bit.
One of the best compliments I've ever received in my life.
What, do people need to be on drugs for you to be their favorite?
Correct.
The News Junkie, weekday afternoons at 3 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
Seeing some heavy congestion at Turnpike North, starting before Jog Road to past Okeechobee Boulevard. No major delays on 95. Those drive times are up to speed. That's traffic. I'm Judy Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Compassion International.
Every day, a child in poverty waits for a sponsor is another day of hopelessness. There are thousands of kids who've been waiting over a year. End their wait. Sponsor a child with compassion today. Just text the word radio to 83393.
Hey, it's the Greek for Monroe's and Palm Beach. Party of the Gods this Saturday night. Open bar 9 to 11, celebrating 12 years of legacy. That's right, Monroe's and Palm Beach. Open bar from 9 to 10, featuring fire shows and the beautiful ladies. The goddess will be in the house, and your boy will be there too. It's Monroe's and Palm Beach 12-year celebration. Open bar from 9 to 11, fire shows and live shows and beautiful ladies. It's Monroe's and Palm Beach. This is a party you do not want to miss. Get over there Saturday night, January 11th. Peace.
The Glass Chamber. All things vape and all things smoke. Exotic sodas, Pupco, Mike Tyson wraps, Raz, HQD, and the newest disposables. If you are not shopping at the Glass Chamber, what are you even doing? With the latest and greatest in the industry, why wouldn't you? Now open in Boynton Beach. 8 convenient locations. Visit GlassChamberFL.com and buy the best quality glass pieces and accessories from your favorite store online and have it shipped to your home. The Glass Chamber, your local smoke shop.
Hey, it's the Greek for Monroe's and Palm Beach. Party of the Gods this Saturday night. Open bar 9 to 11, celebrating 12 years of legacy. That's right, Monroe's and Palm Beach. Open bar from 9 to 10, featuring fire shows and the beautiful ladies. The goddess will be in the house, and your boy will be there too. It's Monroe's and Palm Beach 12-year celebration. Open bar from 9 to 11, fire shows and live shows and beautiful ladies. It's Monroe's and Palm Beach. This is a party you do not want to miss. Get over there Saturday night, January 11th. Peace.
Celebrate creativity in the classroom with Crayola Creativity Week, starting January 27th. Join celebrities like Matthew McConaughey for hands-on activities, read-alouds, and giveaways. Register for free today at Crayola.com/creativityweek.
Victim of a slip and fall? It takes one phone call to take back control of your life. Anajar and Levine will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Call me, Mark Anajar, for a free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
In office, West Palm Beach.
It's Frank Mir, two-time UFC heavyweight champion. When it comes to my health, I trust only the best. Vita Vita Medical. Don't settle for imitators or trendy gimmicks.
Call 888-831-3314 or visit VitaVitaMedical.com today.
After suffering an injury, you may face many hard questions. What will tomorrow bring? Which firm should I choose to represent me and my family? At Morgan & Morgan, we will hold your hand every step of the way. From our one-click sign-up, mobile apps, and 24/7 availability, we make it easy to get your case started right from the comfort of your couch. All firms are not the same. Injured? The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
There she is, founder and CEO. High five.
Dave can't stop celebrating with every business owner in town.
All right, Baker Man, high five.
He's sharing the excitement of big savings with the Comcast Business 5-year price lock guarantee.
Up top, bike shop. Yeah.
It's 5 years of gig speed internet.
Quick, high five.
5 years of advanced security.
5 years.
And 5 years of a great rate that won't change.
Yeah, law partners. Chamberlain, Messethorpe, Dubois.
All from the company with 99.9% network reliability. Switch today and get the 5-year price lock guarantee.
5 years.
It's back, but only for a limited time.
Woo!
Powering 5 years of savings, powering possibilities. Comcast Business.
Can't forget you, voiceover guy.
Ah, thanks, Dave.
High five.
Ends 3/9/25. Guaranteed rate applies to monthly service charge for new customers on qualifying internet bundle, excluding taxes and fees. Other restrictions apply.
The new year means new health goals, not just for your body, but your finances too. Your personal info is in so many places that are outside of your control. It only takes one mistake, and not even your mistake, to expose you to identity theft and lost funds. If your identity's stolen, LifeLock's restoration specialist will fix it, guaranteed, or your subscription money back, and resolve to make identity, health, and wealth part of your New Year's goals with LifeLock. Visit LifeLock.com and save up to 40% off your first year with promo code CLAY. Terms apply.
You said bye-bye to big government. Now it's time to trim the fat from big wireless. Pure Talk gives you the exact same service. They use the same cell towers, the same 5G network. You get better customer service, and you pay half the price for the exact same thing. Get unlimited talk, text, 15 gigs of data with mobile hotspot for just $35 a month. Make the switch. You simply dial pound 250, say the keyword, save now, save an additional 50% off your first month. Pure Talk, America's wireless company.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
The new year means new health goals, not just for your body, but your finances too. Your personal info is in so many places that are outside of your control. It only takes one mistake, and not even your mistake, to expose you to identity theft and lost funds. If your identity's stolen, LifeLock's restoration specialist will fix it, guaranteed, or your subscription money back, and resolve to make identity, health, and wealth part of your New Year's goals with LifeLock. Visit LifeLock.com and save up to 40% off your first year with promo code CLAY. Terms apply.
Every day, a child in poverty waits for a sponsor is another day of hopelessness. There are thousands of kids who've been waiting over a year. End their wait. Sponsor a child with compassion today. Just text the word radio to 83393.
Here's what's happening with the weather on Real Radio.
CBS 12 meteorologist Charlotte Carl will continue to see pleasant conditions through the rest of the day today. We will see a chance for rain build overnight tonight heading into tomorrow morning as our front approaches. While we will have temperatures this afternoon in the mid-70s, overnight we will only see temperatures drop into the mid-60s because of a lot of cloudiness.
This report is sponsored by Compassion International.
Every day, a child in poverty waits for a sponsor is another day of hopelessness. There are thousands of kids who've been waiting over a year. End their wait. Sponsor a child with compassion today. Just text the word radio to 83393.
What's up, everybody? Adnan Burke here to tell you about a new podcast. It's NHL Unscripted with Burke and Demers.
Jason Demers here, and after playing 700 NHL games, I got a lot of dirty laundry to air out.
Each week we'll get together to chat about the sport that we love.
But we're not just going to be talking hockey, folks. We're talking movies, we're talking TV, food, and Adnan's favorite, wrestling. It's all on Le Table.
Listen to NHL Unscripted with Burke and Demers on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Open your free iHeart app and search NHL Unscripted with Burke and Demers and start listening.
Medical marijuana made easy. Get approved for your card today at mmjhealth.com.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
It is The Penthouse on a Friday, about 5 minutes away from picking a grand prize winner for Greek's Gridiron. We're excited about that. If you're 1 in a 10, I know you're sitting there thinking, man, this might be me. So just hang out right after the trifecta. We'll get to it. Hello, Dominic.
Hello there, G-Man.
Hello, Francis.
Hi.
And it's time for a Greek's trifecta.
Riders up. It's Greek's trifecta.
All right, college football was the main show last night and tonight, but last night it was Penn State and Notre Dame. Great game, 27-24. Very exciting Orange Bowl down there. Also, a couple people got into the Hall of Fame of the Orange Bowl. Urban Meyer was announced, and boy, did he not get a nice welcome. People were booing him tremendously when they announced him. But he got into the Hall of Fame last night, the Orange Bowl. Penn State lost 27-24. Notre Dame kicked the field goal with about 5 seconds left, 10 seconds. It was a heartbreaker for Penn State. And if you back them, but today's a new day. Ohio State's playing Texas, laying 6. Panthers ended up, Miami Heat won 97-92 over Utah. It's 2 in a row for the Heaters on the road. Jimmy Butler's situation still not landing. We'll see where he's going to end up. You got the NFL wildcard weekend, and that's going to be very exciting. 6 games, 2 Saturday, 3 Sunday, and 1 on Monday. Monday's game was moved, though, because of the fires out in L.A., which is very sad. They're saying $135 billion of damage. $135 billion.
Very sad.
Very sad.
And I've heard a lot of people's opinion voicing, well, they're all rich. They can rebuild. No, it is terrible. It doesn't matter if you have money or not and you can rebuild your home. But guess what? A lot of people aren't. A lot of people live their whole lives. I was watching yesterday. There's a lot of poor areas, too. I mean,
they're showing 100 stars.
Just to not have compassion either, just because they're rich is so silly to me, but that's not the case. Of course, they're highlighting the stars that lost their home, but there's so many other people who have built their lives and lived there for years and years and years and don't have money, and small businesses and schools and churches. I mean, it's devastating.
Yeah, I mean, they maybe showed you like 100 stars, but there's thousands and thousands of people.
So many. And the animals and the wildlife, like it's heartbreaking.
Well, the also news is always going to report on things that people want to know.
Of course.
They talked about the kid who won the Powerball, the big one. His house burnt down.
Yeah.
People saw that. So, I mean, that's what they're doing. They're just looking to get clicks and for people to watch it. But many, many people and animals, like Franny brought up, it just sucks all around. But they are moving the game to Arizona, so keep that in mind if you're betting the game on Monday night. Greek's Trifecta is always sponsored by Pilar Coffee Bar and Ice Treats and Deerfield Beach in the Cove Shopping Plaza. So here it is. We got some music we're going to play. Also, we want to thank our sponsors, because without them, we couldn't do this. And without Franny and Dominic, who did a great job all year. And, of course, Greek. I can't thank you enough. Joseph's Classic Market, Tito's Handmade Vodka, Monroe's of Palm Beach. Get over there Saturday night. Big party, 11 years. Planet Juice, ETA Jets. When I fly private, that's how I fly. Vega Fina Cigars, New York Prime, my favorite place. Pilar Coffee Bar, Palm Beach Autographs, HH Golf Carts, Strike Cigar Lounge, and the Crazy Horse Saloon. Now, you might say, what does this person get? Well, first of all, he beat me one week, and he got a $125 gift card to New York Prime. And then now he's in the grand prize. 3-night stay at the Hard Rock Hotel. Dun, dun, dun.
I'm laughing at this person. So we are live right now. Instagram Live, Real Radio 921. And man, Escar, go F yourself. What a great name.
Nice.
So you can watch us right now on our Instagram. That's at Real Radio 921. We are live. Sorry, go ahead.
$200 gift card to Council Restaurant at the Hard Rock, which is a fantastic restaurant. 2 tickets to Sebastian Maniscalco. That's going to be in April.
Maniscalco.
Whatever. 1 box of Vega Fina cigars.
Still can't get it.
I know.
And golf cart from H&H Golf Carts, which I talked to them this morning.
Oh, hi, Dom. I see you're on there. What's up, Dom?
Oh, yeah.
So this is it. We are spinning the wheel for Greek Gridiron Grand Prize. So excited.
We are. Okay, so we are Instagram Live. Now, I said Greek should spin the wheel, and I think you'll agree. Now that I have you, we'll do the first 5 people who say, who do you think should spin the wheel? Should it be G-Man or should it be me, Franny? Now, I don't want to because I think that they're going to get mad at me if I don't pick up. But either way, just type in, if you're following us on Instagram, I will see who we have. Who do you think? Greek or Franny should spin the wheel of winners. All right,
I don't care.
We got 1 vote for Franny so far. Another, gosh darn it, another one for me. 1 for Greek, so 2 Franny, 1 Greek. 3 Franny. All right, looks like I might be spinning the wheel. And damn you, Dom.
Are you voting too? You can't vote. You can't count.
Damn you, Dom.
You can't vote.
All right, so what did I say? 5 votes for who? We'll see. So we'll see who else gets. Franny or Greek. So far, we got 4 for me. I don't know if Dom counts. Damn it. Captain Matt Davis. All right.
I think
it looks like I'm going to be voting, or I'm going to be spinning the wheel.
All right,
Somebody says Dom. Okay, so we are going to, I said Franny, but stand up. I will stand up. All right. Hi, Dom. Okay, so you guys have to do the talking. I'm going to, I guess I can move the mic. So this is the wheel.
Give it a good spin.
Well, this is the wheel. Look, we got everybody's name on it. Will you,
In order, too. It's an order of week.
Like, will you kind of, so it's point it my way. Thank you. So everybody can see. We got Eric, Lance, JJ, Nate, Bill, Jason, Mark, Brandon, Dennis, and David. And then you see the respin. That's because we had to fill in the blank, which means if I hit that, then we spin again.
Make sure you hit it hard and fast.
Okay.
Want to do an example or no?
No, I don't know. People might want that one to count
no examples.
All right.
All right, now, can I trust you with a camera?
Not really.
Oh, my goodness.
Dom, come on in here. You're not doing anything.
Don, will you come in here?
I'll come in here. Hold on.
Okay, thank you, because I don't know if I trust him with a camera either.
They have so much faith in me. It
I know.
hurts
Well,
me.
you just said you didn't want to do it yourself, so we're going to wait for Don.
I would have spun the wheel.
All right,
I mean,
Don. I know,
it's Greek Gridiron. What else do I want to do?
I know, but they voted for me. I'm sorry, dude.
You don't have to worry about voting. I didn't want to do it anyway.
Okay.
Here she goes. Now give it a good spin.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Did you say shoot?
I said shoot.
Okay.
I mean, as long as you can't hear me on the radio.
Ready.
Okay.
This is exciting. This is happening.
All right?
Yeah, give it a good
ready?
spin.
I know. Don't get mad at me, okay? 1, 2, 3. Oh!
Brandon! Do you know?
That is crazy. Brandon yesterday during our practice spin was who hit it too.
Really?
Yep.
I don't remember that.
Yep.
Great job, everybody. Want to thank everybody, all our sponsors. Want to thank, obviously, Dominic, Franny. Great job. Brandon is the winner. Brandon, if you're listening, if you want to call us, we'd love to hear from you. 877-927-6969. And we want to be your friend because maybe we can enjoy some of the stuff you just won. We'll kiss your ass. Again, want to thank all the sponsors. Joseph's Classic Market, where all great meals begin. Tito's Handmade Vodka, the best, baby. Monroe's at Palm Beach, 11-year anniversary, Saturday night. I'll be parking cars. Planet Juice, if you like smoothies, that's the place. ETA Jets, everybody wants to be in heaven, but nobody wants to die. ETA Jets will get you close. Vega Fina Cigars, New York Prime, Pollard Coffee Bar, Palm Beach Autographs, H&H Golf Cart, Strike Cigar Lounge. I'll be there tonight watching the game. Not throwing anything. And Crazy Horse Saloon. Hi to Cindy, the bartender, who always does a great job. And there it is.
So, see, I knew it. People are going, rigged. That thing is weighted down. We're getting it all the time because it hit Brandon, who yesterday during our practice run hit it.
Why'd you say that?
But it's because it's not rigged. He might be lucky.
Let me try another one.
Yeah, let's see it. Let's see.
We're
going to have...
We'll do one more if it comes out again.
Yeah, this is the truth. Go
Comes
ahead.
out Brandon again, I'm leaving.
That was a good spin. That was a good spin. See? Not rigged. Sorry, Nate. You would have won if Greek.
Sorry, Nate.
You got screwed. You voted for Franny, you got Franny.
There you go. Why are you yelling? Jesus. I knew it, see? So don't hate me, not rigged. Congratulations, Brandon. Congratulations.
Brandon, if you're
winning
on
fair and square.
Yeah, the phone's ringing, Dom. Might be my mom. But if not, give us a call if you're listening. Maybe you have a friend.
Now they're saying you spun it the wrong way, so that's why. Listen, can't win. You can't win with these people.
No, you can't.
Congratulations, Brandon. You won fair and square.
Good job, Brandon. Thanks you for playing, and you should kiss our ass because we really put a lot of smiles on your face. It's great. Brandon, if you have any friends, don't answer the phone all weekend. Again, he's going to Hard Rock for 3 nights. $200 gift card to Council Oak Restaurant. 2 tickets to Sebastian. That's it. Not going to say his last name. A box of Vega Finish cigars and a golf cart for Nation H golf carts. And we'll reach out to Brandon. If you are listening or somebody knows Brandon, tell him to call the station at 877-927-6969. We need all your information, and we'll get this going. And probably within 2 weeks, you'll have all your prizes. Thank you, Franny. Great job as always. You are the best. Dom, great job for everything you do.
Yes, thank you, Dom.
You do a good job. I don't care what management says. 877-927-6969. I got 4 jackets in here today. It's crazy. I put on my little eye makeup. I was ready for the game. It was football, so it was Greek Gridiron time, so I was jacked up and ready to go. Greek Zone coming on today. 2 special guests. Kelly from the Visa Network will be joining us, and Rob Vino from WagerTalk.com. Both of them will be reaching us and talking to us.
We decided winner, it's rigged. And then I'm just like, no, it's not rigged. Sorry.
No, we did it for you live. How the hell is it rigged?
Yeah, I know. They're like, it's weighted. It's weighted. You guess what? I don't know who Brandon is. You know who Brandon is? I mean, Brandon was one of the contestants, but
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens.
I can picture Brandon in my head. But if it was rigged, then Greek probably would have given it to Nate. Just kidding.
I don't know who Nate is. Nate's not the guy who is.
Yes, it is 100% because we listened to it, and it is your Nate.
No, he's not. He lost.
We listened, and he was Michigan. Unless it's a different Nate.
It's a different Nate because
All
Nate
right.
lost. Because I could tell you, guaranteed, Nate lost. Nate was the one that strikes in the back room, and he lost. There was a different Nate that might have won, but our Nate didn't win because I talked to him this morning. He's like, "I'm so mad, I'm not in the grand prize." 877-927-6969. That's the number to call. If you know Brandon, or Brandon, if you're out there, you want to give us a call, love to hear you on the radio. We love to hear anybody who's won, whether it's Panther tickets, concert tickets, gift cards to New York Prime, whatever it is, we love to hear you. But if you're out there, Brandon, we'll reach out to you next week, and we'll start the process of you getting all your...
Perfect. And we did go live, and just so you know, just in case you weren't able to make it live on Instagram, which is at Real Radio 921, I am posting this moment of winning, so Brandon can relive it over and over again on our Instagram as a reel, so you can go back and watch it if you did miss it.
Here it is, people. Another chapter of Greek Gridiron. Great job by everybody. Can't thank you guys enough. Wild Card Weekend, some more games this weekend. Man, would you like...
I have a friend, Brandon's actually on the phone, Bill.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Bill, what's happening?
Hey, what's up?
How are you?
Hey, Bill. Bill was actually on our wheel, too, because Bill did beat you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on the wheel.
So,
so Brandon, he's on a little vacation right now.
Uh-huh. No, we're aware. So you don't have to disclose everything, but if you do get to talk to him, which I'm sure you will, please let him know that he won, and congratulations to him.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right, well, that's good. Thank you so much, and I'm sure Brandon will be happy. And thank you, Bill, for supporting the station and playing Greek Gridiron.
Of course. We'll see you soon.
All right,
All
buddy.
right. Bye, Bill.
There it is. Another great job by everybody. Enough hats and roses to go around for everybody, but good job by the team, the staff. Want to thank everybody at iHeart who did a great job. Actually, nobody did anything for iHeart. It was just all. I got to be honest. I mean, come on. Who's going to know?
It's not a show.
I'm being honest. It's a show. I mean, who do you think comes up in it all? Great job by everybody. Thank you so much. Great job, Greek. Thank you, buddy. Penn State lost last night. That sucks. No doubt about it. I hope you're writing down your number. 877-927-6969. That's awesome. I love that. 877-927-6969. Don't throw stuff at me, Franny.
That's yours. I was just giving it back.
Okay, a little angry. National Quitters Day. Don't quit. Today is January 10th. It's the day to quit. Do not quit on stuff. Definitely don't quit. Who do you got now?
We got Vaughn on the phone.
Vaughn, my God, I haven't heard from him in a long time. Man, this is going to be a perfect day. Hello, Vaughn.
What's up, G? I heard you got your ass handed to you in the gridiron. You losing your touch?
Excuse me?
I said I heard you lost in the gridiron a couple times. Are you losing your touch?
This wasn't a good year as far as gridiron goes. It was a profitable year as far as the other stuff goes. Last night wasn't a good night with Penn State, but, no harm, no foul. It's all in good fun, and it's for the kids.
Dog, I leave the state for like not even a whole year, and you start losing. What the hell?
I don't. You know what it is? You were my motivation. You were my inspiration. You were my idol. You being in Minnesota right now. Oh, Dom, you did that pretty good with the hand.
Not his first rodeo.
Left hand, maybe.
Call that the stranger.
Wow. Franny's on a roll today. I don't know what you had for breakfast, but she's had some good ones. Vaughn, how are you? I hope you're freezing your ass off in Minnesota, buddy.
Dude, we're getting snow right now. It's like negative right now, and I'm like just waking up. So I'm about to get my day started. I think I'm going to go ice fishing this weekend.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah. But other than that, man, y'all have a good weekend. I wanted to stop in and say hi.
All right, Vaughn, we miss you. Happy New Year.
Have a great weekend.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Good luck and good year, and God bless.
And I hope you catch a lot of fish.
Yes.
Ice fishing.
Hasta la pasta.
Hasta la pasta.
So I don't know if you remember that large banana vehicle that was going around Florida and they were in Central Florida? Mm-hmm. I guess they're here in West Palm now. So my girlfriend Savannah, she saw he was like out and about. So she's messaging the guy on Instagram. She was like, hey, are you still in West Palm? She's like, yeah. And she works at a brewery, Civil Society in West Palm. She was like, we'd love to take pictures. So she told him. And so she sent me a picture and she's sitting in the banana car. He went by Civil Society Brewery in West Palm Beach.
Tell him to come by.
I know. Can you come by the studios, Banana Man? So, yeah, I love it. So that story I was talking about with the guy with the banana car, he's here driving around.
And who doesn't want to take a ride on a good banana?
Showing off his banana.
Showing it off. It's a really nice
Is it really
banana.
showing off anything in life if it's something worth seeing? You got to think about that. That's a very tough question to ponder. Ooh, big word.
Yeah, look at that. She's riding around his banana.
Let me see.
Riding out. Look at that banana.
Greek's got to get his glasses on.
I know.
No, it was small. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
it's cool.
yeah.
That's sharp. That's
Yeah.
nice. It's awesome. Just when you never knew what was going to happen on a Friday, I'm going to ride a banana.
Yep.
There it is. It is the Penthouse on a Friday. Panther tickets we gave away. Don't forget, Monday, we're coming back. And we also got cash for you guys on Monday. That's going to be very interesting. Another chance for you guys to win $1,000. Who doesn't want some cash? I know I do. Franny does. Dom does. But we can't win.
Nope, we can't.
But you guys can. Remember that. So pay attention. Great job on the wheel again by Dominic. Great job.
Yes, you did a nice job putting that thing together.
Very sharp, very sharp. And our winner was Brandon, and he must be very excited. He's definitely got to be excited. We had his friend Bill call up and give us a little heads up. But hats off to Brandon. Congratulations. Hats off to everybody played. And great season. Also, thank Strike Cigar Lounge, especially. And also thank the Crazy Horse Saloon. Both places open 7 days a week. Both places you can watch the games this weekend. They will have the game because it's on Amazon Saturday night. The Raven game is the later game, I believe. I thought the Raven game was 4:30, but I guess it's not.
I think it's the middle. Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
It is? Yeah. Well, there's only two tomorrow. The Ravens play at 7:30 against the Steelers. And then I guess the early game would be, is it Denver?
It is. The early game is the Chargers versus Houston at 4:30, and then Pittsburgh versus Baltimore at 8.
Yeah, that's a little bit out of the two games. Out of the games, I think that's the least one people are going to be involved in. The Texas line and Ohio State, now it's dropped to 5.5. So that means some money is coming in on Texas. That's going to be a very good game. Over-under also dropped to 52. It was 53. I think there'll be some points in that game, but you never know. And that'll be at the Cotton Bowl. So Texas does have a little advantage. I mean, they're going to have a lot more fans, I think, than Ohio State. I was at the Orange Bowl last night. I thought it was more Penn State than I felt. I'm thinking maybe 65%. And again, we parked there last night, and everything was very good. A lot of security last night, I got to say. Everybody was very well behaved, the people I was around and walking in and out of the stadium.
Except for that one chick?
Well, she was in the box. She was smashed up. She really was. But everybody, there was a lot of security is what I'm saying. Very easy to get in and out of the stadium. Everybody was very nice. It was not a Dolphin crowd. Dolphin crowd, I think, is a little bit older. It was a lot of younger kids. Obviously, students would come down for the weekend. Unfortunately for them, they were complaining that the weather was a little cold. And they thought that, it was going to be really, really warm. But what are you going to do? You can't have everything. I said, hey, our strip clubs are completely naked. So what do you guys got? Because a lot of places don't have it. So Florida does. One of the other things that Florida has, besides beautiful weather, great people, and great radio, Florida has completely nude strip clubs. So that's a good thing.
And sports betting.
And sports betting. My God. Why, and no state tax. My God. Why are you leaving? Why would you? I mean, come on. Some girl asked me last night. She was like, I'm thinking of moving down here. What do you think? I said, it's terrible. You don't want to live here. It sucks. My God. I said, I'm trying to get out. She lives in Philly. Oh, God. I was like, feel bad for you. But, yeah, good show as always. Dominic, thank you for all your help. You did a great job. Thanks for everything.
No problem, buddy.
And he's got the Greek Zone with me. That's coming up. We'll get into some more NFL and college football. Woo! Oh, my God, you're so funny. Franny, great job as always. Can I get Franny's drop before we leave again one more time? It's my new phone ring. If you got
Love
it.
to sit and chat, but crack don't smoke and sell.
There it is.
I'm going to leave it at that.
Franny, Patrick, Dave.
Nothing else to say.
Yeah, that's our MVP drop-off today. Thank you so much for all you do. You guys, it's National Quitters Day. Don't quit. I want to believe in you. Don't quit. When you get knocked down in life, you get up. That's what winners do. They get up. Got another game tonight. We're going to bounce back. If you had Penn State last night with the G-Man, I'm sorry. I lost my ass too. That's why you have two cheeks. You lose one night and get the other one the next night. You guys have a great afternoon. As always, next week we got $1,000 coming at you. Don't forget about that. That's going to be great. Tomorrow the locker room is on, and then the Panthers will take the ice at 1 o'clock as they take on the Boston Bruins. It's the Greek saying goodbye for about 6 minutes. Then I'll be back for the Greek Zone and so much more. Peace.
Station that all the other radio stations listen to. You're welcome. Real Radio 92.1. Here's traffic on Real Radio.
From the Gordon Partners Traffic Center. Have you or a loved one suffered from nursing home abuse? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
Drive times on a 95 are up to speed. We are seeing some heavy congestion if you're traveling the Turnpike north. This is from Jog Road to past Okeechobee Boulevard. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Need a change this year? Drive into Valvoline Instant Oil Change for an always quick but never rushed quality oil change. No appointment needed. Save $15 off your next oil change at VIOC.com. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. They'll get you back on the road in no time.
Hey, it's the Greek for Monroe's of Palm Beach. Party of the Gods this Saturday night. Open bar 9 to 11. Celebrating 12 years of legacy. That's right, Monroe's of Palm Beach. Open bar from 9 to 10. Featuring fire shows and the beautiful ladies. The Goddess will be in the house and your boy will be there too. It's Monroe's of Palm Beach 12-year celebration. Open bar from 9 to 11. Fire shows and live shows and beautiful ladies. It's Monroe's of Palm Beach. This is a party you do not want to miss. Get over there Saturday night, January 11th. Peace.
The Glass Chamber. All things vape and all things smoke. Exotic sodas, Pupco, Mike Tyson wraps, Raz, HQD, and the newest disposables. If you are not shopping at the Glass Chamber, what are you even doing? With the latest and greatest in the industry, why wouldn't you? Now open in Boynton Beach. 8 convenient locations. Visit GlassChamberFL.com and buy the best quality glass pieces and accessories from your favorite store online and have it shipped to your home. The Glass Chamber, your local smoke shop.
There she is, founder and CEO. High five.
Dave can't stop celebrating with every business owner in town.
All right, Baker Man, high five.
He's sharing the excitement of big savings with the Comcast Business 5-year price lock guarantee.
Whoa, up top, bike shop. Yeah.
It's 5 years of gig speed internet.
Quick, high five.
5 years of advanced security.
5 years.
And 5 years of a great rate that won't change.
Yeah, law partners. Chamberlain, Messethorpe, Dubois.
All from the company with 99.9% network reliability. Switch today and get the 5-year price lock guarantee.
5 years.
It's back, but only for a limited time.
Woo!
Powering 5 years of savings, powering possibilities. Comcast Business.
Can't forget you, voiceover guy.
Ah, thanks, Dave.
High five.
Ends 3/9/25. Guaranteed rate applies to monthly service charge for new customers on qualifying internet bundle, excluding taxes and fees. Other restrictions apply.
The new year means new health goals, not just for your body, but your finances too. Your personal info is in so many places that are outside of your control. It only takes one mistake, and not even your mistake, to expose you to identity theft and lost funds. If your identity's stolen, LifeLock's restoration specialist will fix it, guaranteed, or your subscription money back, and resolve to make identity, health, and wealth part of your New Year's goals with LifeLock. Visit LifeLock.com and save up to 40% off your first year with promo code CLAY. Terms apply.
Why pay more for prescriptions? Stop overpaying and start saving with SingleCare. It's easy. Find your prescription on SingleCare.com, show the coupon at the pharmacy, and start saving. SingleCare works at pharmacies nationwide and is completely free to use, whether you have insurance or not. So the next time you fill a prescription, check SingleCare to make sure you're getting the best price. Take control of your prescription costs. Go to SingleCare.com or download the free app today.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues? Who are you? Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.